Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good evening, everyone, or good morning, good afternoon, or good day to the rest of the world. Pinalambot ko lang, no? Welcome back to Pageant Mag Philippines live sessions. Yours truly, Francois Diaz, your pageant correspondent. So we are live simultaneously on our Facebook page and of course on our YouTube channel. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe and click the bell notification and follow and like our Facebook page as well for more pageant updates. We are also on Instagram and TikTok, so please follow us on all our social media platforms. Now, guys, if you have any questions later for our guests, yes, guests, guys, dalawa sila. So please don't hesitate to drop your questions down below at the comment section. And once again, guys, this episode is being brought to us by Celebrity, Seduction, and Lalore. So yes, we are back. So I know, guys, that you are all very much excited to meet or to get to know our guests for tonight. Ayan, ang dami ng mga ang dami ng mga nagko-comment sa ating comment section. Anyways, our esteemed guests rather for tonight are Miss Universe Philippines 2021 candidates hailing from Makati City and CARCAR, Cebu. Did I pronounce it correctly? CARCAR, Cebu. Ayan. So, first off, our one of them is actually De La Salle University AB Psychology graduate, magna cum laude. Oh my God, hiyang-hiya ako rito. And Jose Rizal Honor Society from 2014 to 2017. She is currently working in one of the largest company in the Philippines as HR business partner since 2018. So please do help me welcome her. Oh, wait, mamaya ko na lang sabihin pala, guys. Kalimutan ko yun, no? Hindi kasi nag-Q si Direct. Sorry, Direct. Ayan. Anyways, and the other guest is coming from Cebu City. No, Carcar City pala. Akala ko Carcar Cebu lang. Is a 24-year-old and a former... Bakit? Okay. She has been joining pageants pala. And she is advocating for the preservation of the tradition and culture and hardly advocating for Project ISHE, which envisions the indigenous people's safety, health, and education. So, guys, please do help me welcome our guests with a virtual applause, the pride of the Now City, Jane Darren Hebinosa, and of course, the pride of Makati City, Isabelle Delos Santos. Ayan. Oh my
Hello po.
God.
Good
Hello, good
evening,
evening.
everyone.
Namali-mali ako, no?
Okay
Diba?
lang po.
Pasensya na. Mhm.
Yes.
Ayun. Anyways, kumusta kayo, girls?
Okay naman po kami. Enjoying the Saturday night with you po.
Mhm.
So, excited to talk to you today.
Tonight.
Of course,
Tonight.
I'm more than excited as well, ladies. Especially, 'di ba, kung ganito kagaganda ang mga kausap ko, ang ganda din ng ng pakikipag-usap talaga. Ayan, 'di ba? So, paano kayo dalawahin? Hindi, gawin ko na lang tatlo tayo. Ayan, para
Yan.
Ayan.
pantay. Ayan.
Yes po.
Ayan. So, hi Dandy, hi Bianca Asistio. Ah, grabe, si Bianca Asistio. My God. Sandra de Guzman, hello, good evening po. Go Makati, ang dami nating mga ano ngayon. Anyways, would you like to greet our viewers muna, guys?
Hel
So hello
Sige po,
everyone. Magandang
Mhm.
gabi. Yeah. Hello to my Carcaranons who's watching right now and to all my friends who are watching right now. Hello.
Mhm. Yes, Isabel.
ayan, to all my friends who are also watching, talagang hinay-hinay lang po kayo. Medyo nakikita ko lahat sila at kilala ko yung mga nag-comment dito. So, hello, thank you for supporting me and Darren. So excited to meet, I'm so excited for you to meet Darren as well. So, she is my sister in
Yes.
another Mr. Labo, but yes.
Sabi ni Francis Asunta Campo, hello, ang gaganda ng mga nakikita ko. Sabi niya, they are indeed. Ayan. So, kaya sana mapaano din, maambunan din ako ng ganda nila. Ambon, ambon, ambot, gano'n. Ayun, anyways, guys, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to drop your questions down below. However, before we entertain your questions, guys, let's get to know them first muna. Okay, let's start it with Isa. So Isa, I know that the introduction is very short. So can you tell us more about you, more interesting facts about you?
Sure.
Mhm.
So hello everyone, I'm Isa. So I'm called Isabel, but my nickname is Isa. So I'm 24 years old. So I'm currently working right now for a multinational company. But other than that, I also like to have fun. I like to learn new things. So right now, I'm also a third world improv student. So third world para siyang theater that's very unscripted and spontaneous. And then I
Mhm.
also like to read books. Well, ngayon hindi na masyado nakakabasa, but I like to read books during my free time. And I also like to exercise. I like to run on the treadmill, of course, right now, every morning. So it gives me
Mhm.
that good mood for the day. So yun.
Wow. Yun pala yung sikreto, no, yung pagra-run. Pagtatakbo, lagi jogging, gano'n, no? Sige, I'll take note of that, gano'n. Yes, Jane, dahil babaeng babae ka ngayon, so Jane tawag sa'yo.
Jane.
Mm.
So hello everyone. Good evening. I am Jane Darren Genobisa. I am 24 years old, so I'm representing CARCAR City. I graduated Bachelor of Arts in Literature at the University of Southeastern Philippines, which is sa Davao City. So I love reading books, but I am more into non-fiction kasi pag nagbabasa ako ng fiction, like stories, it feels like parang niloloko ko yung sarili ko, like the fantasies or what, di ba? So also, I am a certified scuba diver. Like I swim
Mhm.
a lot. Most of the time talaga, even during this pandemic, nasa ilalim ako ng tubig. Like, I always dive every week. But since
Oh.
now na medyo busy kami with our activities, medyo na-lessen
Mm.
yung pagda-dive ko. And also, I am currently working in one of the largest developer here in the Philippines and also a sales associate in a multinational company. Ayan.
Wow, ayun. So, nabigay na nila sa atin ang kanilang profile, guys. So, check nyo na lang. Anyways, as far as I know, Isa here is a first timer in pageantry, right?
Yes.
So no modeling experience, no pageantry experience as well. So what happened, Isa? Why it's only now?
So actually, ever since I was young, I have always had this dream of modeling, hosting, performing. So nasa dream ko na talaga siya when I was young. And now that we're in a pandemic, I just thought of applying and praise God na I'm given this opportunity. So yun, yes.
Mm-hmm. And Jane. But for Jane, Jane has been joining pageantry,
Yes,
right? Has joining
yes.
pageants
I've
prior
been
to joining Miss Universe.
yes,
So, yeah. Okay, so why Miss Universe this time?
because this is the highest crown of the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines, and I really dreamed to become a Miss Universe. Even when I was young, nung bata pa lang ako,
Mm-mm.
I have a picture like, parang nagpo-post ako as a beauty queen. And then,
Mhm.
I'm always like looking into like winning a crown, which is Miss Universe.
Mhm.
Nothing else but Miss Universe. Also, when I joined
Mhm.
Binibini, during that time kasi andun pa yung Miss Universe crown. So, I was like,
Mhm.
if I want to win the Miss Universe crown, hindi para sa akin to. Yun ba yung sabi ko? I was so like, syempre naman, it's my dream eh. It's okay naman
Mhm.
talaga maging ambisyosa if you're in the competition, di ba? Wala namang
Mm.
sa lahat. Kaya, ayun. But I started my pageant career when I was 14 years old. I was just like,
Mhm.
parang pinush ako ng teacher ko na, hey, Darren, you need to join kasi walang ibang matangkad. And ikaw lang yung pambata ng classroom natin. Kasi ako yung parang matangkad, sobrang matangkad sa amin. Ako yung laging nakikita kahit sa likod ako
Oo.
umuupo. So ayun, I've been joining pageant in school, barangay, municipality, and then provincial. Umabot ako sa city and then different cities. And then there's a time na parang I'm so disappointed to myself na ba't hindi ako nanalo? Ba't lagi akong clappers?
Mm.
So what I did, sabi ko nga, sige nga, I'm gonna be serious na lang on my studies than joining pageants or
Mm.
doing modeling. And then, nagsa-scroll ako dun sa Instagram. Parang nag-post yung Miss World Philippines na meron silang screening. And then I was like,
Mm.
try ko kaya, baka hindi ako pang local pageants, pag national ako. So, syempre, I'm so ambisyosa nga, di ba? So, I applied for Miss World Philippines that time. I was just,
Mhm.
like, naka 20 years old ko lang noon. So, I applied for it.
Mm.
And then, luckily naman, nabigyan ako ng chance to be there. And then, yun, sunod-sunod na. After I graduate college, I moved to Manila because I wanna train nga. I wanna
Mm.
be in a beauty camp kasi sasali ako ng Binibini Pilipinas. And that's
Mhm.
what I am really dreaming of, as in nun pa talaga. So ayun,
Mm.
I also joined, become a Binibining Pilipinas Top 25 during 2019.
And I remember, no, I can vividly recall that time in 2019, kung minsan nag-i-interchange o kaya nagko-confuse ako sa inyo between ikaw and Risham.
Really, yeah. A lot of people talaga nagsasabi na I look like Rich. Pero actually,
Yeah.
Sir Fans, ang daming,
Mm.
like, most of the fans right
Mm.
now, they're like commenting that I look like Kazini sometimes. Sometimes I look like
Oo.
MJ, Ariella, Shamsi. I don't know. Pero
Oo.
siguro it depends on the makeup, tsaka sa aura ng makeup
Oo.
ko. But all of those
Ayun.
girls, I really adore them. Kasi syempre they have
Mm.
crowns and I want to be like them in the near future.
Mm. At first glance, ganyan kapag ka nakikita nga, especially sa mga ibang photos na nilalabas mo, ganyan. Ay, si Risham ba yun? Babalikan ko siya.
True.
Even in person, ha? Parang kapag ka sa first glance, magugulat ka, akala mo si Risham nakita mo. Ayun. Anyways, hello, good evening everyone. Good evening, both beautiful. God bless po. Hi, Vince Von Kaiser, all the way from Olongapo City. Ayan, si Dandy, all the way from Cebu. Hello! Oh my God! Ang dami niyo. And si Asunta, all the way from Cagayan Valley. Hello! Ayun, kaklase ko actually yan. Mga kaklase ko itong mga nanood. Joke lang. Anyways, guys, for Isa, so since
Yes po.
it was your first time, why did you choose to join Miss Universe for your first for your first pageant ever?
Well, I've always admired sila Pia, Catriona, and everyone who
Mhm.
joined. Sila Gazini, Shamsi. I've always admired them, and I want to try being like them. And so that's
Mm-mm.
why I joined Miss Universe Philippines. So yeah.
Ayun, 'di ba? Whew. Ayun. So, let me just ask Jane, ayun, nagaguguluhan ako sa pangalan. Let me just ask Jane, because Jane, you have joined both, parang both sides of the world. Pre-pandemic na ano na pageant, which is very traditional, and now this time para siyang mixed, virtual and live. So, what's the most challenging part on both sides of the world, rather, in pageantry?
I think it is on social media platform kasi a lot of
Mhm.
us kasi don't have that much fan base. So
Mm.
if in way back 2019 kasi we have this like closed door interviews or face to face
Mm.
interview with other pageant sites, but right now it's
Mm.
all in the internet like this live doing live on Facebook and other social
Mm.
media platforms. And minsan po kasi hindi kami napapansin kasi meron naman talagang mga sikat na kasali right now. But still, I believe na if we're destined to be on the top 30 and become the Miss Universe, then well, social media is just there naman. Whatever gonna happen, they will just support
Mm.
us.
Mhm. How about you, Isa? So first time mo to in virtual.
Yes.
Ano yung feeling mo? Was there any parang culture shock, ganyan?
Mm. I guess, since it's my first time, mas madali po siya. Hindi siya mas nakakakaba. Kasi I'm sure
Mhm.
ibang level ng kaba yung physical eh. Na nakikita nyo
Mhm.
lahat. Tapos, yun, nakikita nyo lahat. Tapos I'm sure madaming mga nag-approach din, madaming interviewers. So, I mean, as a first time, as a newbie in this pageant world,
Mm.
I think it's better na virtual. I mean, it's less nakakakaba pag,
Less face, oo.
yun
Yung
po.
face to face, or I mean virtual is less nakakakaba than the face to face.
Opo.
Ayun. Pero alam mo, gusto ko ang face to face. Ang hirap ng ganito, di ba? Magastos.
Mm.
True, that's true.
Ayun. Anyways, so we will get to know more about you girls. So with that, we'll be playing Have You Ever Had? Okay. Ready na ba
Let's
kayo?
go.
Yeah. Ready ka ba, Jane? Parang hindi ready si Jane. Sige, I'll give you
Well, I
some
was
time to
born
think
ready.
about I'll give you some time to think about this, Jane. Ready na? Ayun na, di ba?
Go.
Parang ang haba ng oras na binigay ko sa inyo, no? Anyways, so first off, have you ever had worn an oversized or undersized pair of shoes? Jane,
Yes, I have.
how did
Gusto
it
ko po ba?
happen? Mm-mm.
During when I was in college, I was joining for Miss Cast, I think 2015. And then
Mm-hmm.
my makeup artist, siya may dala lahat eh. And then the
Mm-hmm.
show is gonna start I think 5 or 10 minutes. And then I'm still
Mm-mm.
like, wala. Wala akong damit, wala akong makeup, wala lahat. And then there's a girl, she approached me, hey, you need to be on stage kasi you're gonna represent our department. And you need to be there. And I was like, what am I gonna do? Wala nga akong makeup, wala ako lahat. Siya nga, I have a pair of shoes there and then I have some dresses. Then we can put anything on your face na lang. So, yeah, sige, doon na lang. And then, yun. I wore like 10 size 10 na heels, pero kinaya ko naman. In all fairness, hanggang dumating yung makeup artist ko sa second look na.
So oversized siya.
Oversize siya.
Ang hirap ilakad niyan.
True.
How about you, Isa?
Same as Darren. Ay, sorry, Jane. Kasi I call Darren. So, I've also worn oversized heels. Actually, recently lang po, when we were filming a requirement, di pa nasabihin,
Again.
yun, we were filming a requirement. As in, it involved me walking around in
Mm-hmm.
heels na size 10. So, after nun, talaga nagka-blisters. Nagka-blisters talaga yung, yung
Yung
paa ko.
paa.
Pero okay naman na siya ngayon. Pero yon talagang mahirap talaga pag oversized. Pero feeling ko mas mahirap pa po pag undersized. So, okay na. Kung
Mm-hmm.
papapiliin ako, oversized na lang.
Ayun. So makikita namin later kung ano yung challenge na yun, no?
Oh, yes.
Ayun. So there you go. Let's continue. Queens. Ayan, I'm calling you queens. Have you ever had snack out from home? Isa,
Snack outside my
snack out
home.
as in
Snack out.
sneaking.
Okay. Gets
Mm.
it.
Mhm.
Actually, nanonood nanay ko. Actually, well, more of hindi naman snuck out. More of like, hindi ko sinunod yung curfew. Ganon. Yung parang,
Oo.
dapat hanggang 5 lang ako. Actually, grade school pa nga. Parang hanggang 5 lang ako dapat sa labas. Pero hanggang 7 ako. So, sinundo pa ako ng nanay ko sa Green Hills. Green Hills talaga. But yeah.
Particular place talaga.
So, yun. Pero
Ang layo,
nanonood
ha?
yung nanay ko ngayon. I love you, ma.
Ang layo, ha? Makati to Green Hills. Oh my God,
Yes.
magagalit na nga si mama niyan. Yeah, how about you, Darren? Were you
Well,
sneaking out?
when I was in high school kasi, I still live with my grandparents. So parang hindi. But during when I was in college, I grew up kasi independently. Like I live alone when I move in Davao City for my studies, and then still in Manila, I live alone lang talaga. So no one really asked where I am or ano talaga anong
Oo.
ginagawa mo right now. Although my family is monitoring me, but it's really not the same as like mother and father na tatanungin ka like you need to be
Oo.
here at this time. Walang ganon. Pero yun nga, discipline din sa sarili. Syempre, I know myself na I don't have a parents na and my immediate
Mm.
family is not here in the Philippines. They're in Japan. So,
Oo.
parang ano lang, parang, hey, parang, tito, I'm with my friends right now, ganto-ganto, uwi lang ako ng gantong oras. Ganun lang.
Mm.
Kasi wala namang, walang nag-aantay sa bahay, walang, diba? So, ayun.
Ayun, ha? Unti-unti nang nare-reveal, guys. Queens, have you ever had wished to be a boy? Ayan. Darren. Ay, sorry, Jane.
I was a boyish talaga when I was an
Mm.
elementary. Kasi I grew up with my grandparents, di ba? So parang, yung lola ko kasi, lagi akong pinapasuot ng skirts. But I don't like
Oo.
wearing skirts kasi nga most of my friends are boys. So I want to wear like a boy talaga.
Mm.
Like, sobrang laki ng t-shirt, tapos yung pants ko sobrang laki din, tapos belt lang, parang hip-hop. Hanggang sa
Mm.
nag-grade 6 ako, hanggang nung high school na kasi, syempre, I'm gonna wear the uniform na. Sabi ko, ba't
Oo.
kailangan yung ganito? Kailangan maging feminine. Kasi talaga babae ako. Ayun. So when I was in elementary, I wish to be, dapat ganyan din ako, lalaki lang ako eh. Pero, well,
Mm.
I'm here right now, competing for Miss Universe. So there's a
Go, di
purpose.
ba? Di ba?
There's a
Natatawa si
purpose.
Isa. Natatawa si Isa para nakarelate si Isa. Yes,
Nakaka-relate
Isa.
ako. Actually, ano din ako, same as Darren. Medyo cowboy kasi ako eh. Like,
Mhm.
boyish. If, like yung comfort clothes ko would be oversized shirt, yun, oversized.
Mm.
Hindi naman oversized pants. Pero, yun, mas ano lang, boyish ako. Pero hindi ko naman moonish. More of like, comfortable ako being boyish. So, yun.
Ah, pero hindi naman yun ano, di ba? That doesn't define naman kung boyish ka na ano ka na talaga. Parang, ang tawag doon, tomboyish na. No, di ba? Mm. Ayun. Ito naman, have you ever had a crush on your instructor or professor or teacher? Isa. Natawa si Isa.
Natawa ako. Kasi, madami akong friends na nakikita ko nagko-comment. Alam nila na nagka-crush na ako sa mga prof. More of admire kasi parang ang galing nila, ang talino nila, ang funny nila. So, yes, nagkaroon ako ng crush. So, kung yung prof ko man
Admiration.
nanonood dito, hello. For admiration.
Mm-mm. O, shoutout mo sila. Ganun. Wag na. Sorry. Ayan. Jane.
Ako hindi. Hindi ako madaling magka-crush sa tao kahit sobrang like pogi or what. As long as
Mm-mm.
I don't know you personally, like hindi kita nakasama for like having like some moments lang, ganun. Hindi,
Mm-mm.
wala. Never ako. Pero pag may nakasabay na lalaki na parang sobrang galing, sobrang talino, doon ako na-amaze. Lalo
Oo.
na pag we have same interest, yung gano'n parang, oh my
Oo.
God, ano yung sinasabi niya? Parang nabobobo ako. Parang hindi naman ako to. Yun nga din, admire lang. Hindi talaga yung bet.
Mm-mm.
So, ganun.
Tapos nagkataon siya pala yung teacher mo, no? Siya pala yung professor mo. Anyways, ayun. Have you ever had worn your sister's dress? Jane.
Wala akong sister. Kasi
Ah,
dalawa lang
okay.
kami. So, I am the youngest. And yun, lumaki ako na puro lalaki din yung kasama ko with my tito. Kasi sa
Mhm.
family namin, on my mother's side, as in,
Mhm.
sobrang minimal lang ng girls. Una yung
Mm.
tita ko, next is my mom, and then after my mom is me. Then
Oo.
yun, matagal akong nasundan sa mga cousins, so wala talaga akong sister. Meron man akong half-sister, pero we're not in contact then, we're not in the same house.
Wala
Ayun.
kang brother.
I have a brother.
Do you wear her do you wear his clothes?
Yes, their clothes. Their clothes. As in, kasi that's my comfy also oversized.
Oo. Sabi mo nga kanina pala, no?
Mhm.
Ayun. And Isa, how about you?
Yes, pero not as often kasi magkaiba kami ng size
Mm.
ng sister ko. So, pero
Mm.
yeah, nagsuot na rin ako ng dress niya. Pero mabibilang ko sa hands ko. So, yun.
Walang
Hi sa ate
fights?
ko! Baka nanonood siya.
Walang
Yun.
fights?
Um, Nagka-fights na ba? Actually, parang hindi. Kasi yung gap ko kasi sa sister ko, 10 years yung agwat. So, medyo
Mhm.
mature na siya to give her clothes to me and to
Oo.
lend it to me. Yun.
Ayun, yun ang maganda doon. Pero that's very
Yes.
common to siblings talaga, yung
Mm,
biglang suotan ng damit.
mm.
Mm. Yeah, pa-shoutout daw po. Ayan, si Denver Lloyd
Hi,
Liray.
Denver!
Ganyan talaga siya.
Hi, Denver! Shout
Ayun.
out!
Ayun. Hello po, Lil Sis.
Ayan, yan, sister ko
Ayun.
yan. Ate Pahiram!
Hi. Hi, Ma'am Eya. Ayun. Si Ma'am Eya. Have you ever had sold any of your pre-loved items? Isa.
Yes, as in nung college ako, syempre allowance lang yung pera ko noon. So, syempre kailangan
Mm.
kong magkaroon ng extra money. So, nagbenta ako through carousel. So, yun,
Oo.
definitely nagbenta na ako.
Ayun. How about you, Darren? Jane. Sorry.
So, same then. When I was in college then, parang other
Mhm.
than my allowance and joining pageants and modeling, I already sell my dresses. Lalo na yung mga sobrang pambabae talaga, sobrang kika. And I feel like
Oo.
parang hindi naman kayang suotin to. So, benta ko na lang. Up until now, as
Ay.
in nagbibenta pa rin ako.
'Di ba? Especially ngayon kailangan natin ng pera.
Yes.
Pa-shoutout daw pa-shoutout daw si Bianca Asistio. Ayan. Kaklase mo yan, Isa, for sure.
Yes, kasi ko, barkada ko. Hi,
How
Bianca.
is
Stay in school.
how is how is she related to Mayor Asistio ng
Ah,
Caloocan?
father niya ang congressman ng Caloocan. Tama ba, Bianca? Please confirm in the comment section.
So kamag-anak nga niya.
Yes, kamag-anak niya.
Ayun. Hi mga Asistio.
Or counselor.
Amiga, charot. Makikiamiga na ako sa inyo. Ayun, pa-shoutout daw si Manligis Chailin. Ayun, Gailin pala. Ayun. Natawa si Bianca. Mali po, sabi niya. Hmm.
Counselor ata. Sorry.
Vice Mayor daw. Ayun. Hi,
Sorry.
Bianca. Ayan. Makikiamiga ako sa iyo, Bianca. Mayor Asisio was my lolo. So kamag-anak niya ano pangalan nito? Taga dito malapit sa amin. Anyways, sila na pag-usapan.
Bianca,
Anyways,
pasok!
have you ever fallen in love with your best friend? Jane. Natanong na ba kita kanina? O ikaw pala na una kanina, 'di ba, Jane?
Yes po.
Oo. Si Isa naman, have you ever fallen in love with your best friend, Isa?
Hindi pa kasi mga best friends ko babae. So, hindi
Oo.
pa. Hindi pa.
Ayun. Never nangyari. Ayun.
Never.
Mhm. Jane.
Well, for me, I love my friends and my best
Mm.
friends. But
Oo.
hindi talaga. Hindi ako in love. Kasi I know my boundaries my limitations.
Oo.
Because during that time then, parang kaka-break ko lang with my ex. So, parang I need to
Mm.
heal myself. So, parang ayoko naman gumamit ng tao for that. 'Di ba? So, ganun.
Oo.
Wala.
Tsaka mga platonic, filial, mga ganyan yung mga normally sa kanila. No? Pa-shoutout daw kay KJ G. Mans. Eh? Ayun. Alright, shoutout. Hi! Shoutout daw. Parang si Isa. Ayun.
Shout
Hi!
out!
Ayun. And, ayun. Have you ever had eaten Pinoy street foods or chicken isaw? Mga ganon. And, balot, Betamax, Darren.
Well, during in college, 'di ba? So, hindi naman gano'n
Mm.
kalaki yung allowance ko. Just every time na lalabas ako sa school, andiyan sila as in nakalinya. Lahat ng gusto mong street foods andiyan sa labas. Tapos may suki kami, like paglabas namin ng school, diyan tayo kakain kasi suki na natin 'yan. Bibigyan kami ng tables. So parang sa amin yung table na yun kasi andun kami lagi. Pero not all the time kasi umabot ako sa point na parang nagkasakit ako kakakain nun. So
Mm.
ayun. Medyo nag-stop ako ng ilang months pero nung naging okay ako, bumalik lang din naman.
May
Yun.
may nagsabi, mm, asan na yun? Si Isa yun lang ang kinakain.
Yes, parehas kami ni Jane. Kaya kami nagkiklik kasi yan lang kinakain namin. Hindi. Yan po ang sikreto para maging Miss Universe. Kumain po kayo ng isaw. At ng Betamax. So,
Diba?
po, yes po, definitely kumakain po ako sa Noel's, yes, sa Taft Avenue. And pag pumupunta po ako sa UP, doon din po talaga.
Ang
Opo.
sarap dun sa May UP kay Mang
Yes.
Larry.
Yes, yes, yes,
Oo,
yes, yes.
diba?
Oo.
Diba? As if. Okay. Diba guys? Akala nyo yung sa mga gandang yan, kung ano naman kinakain din, diba? Have you ever had eaten, tapos na pala to. Guys, have you ever had too much fun at a party? Isa.
Gusto ko yung reaction sa amin ni Jane. Of
Okay.
course, we like to have fun in a party. But of course, may plano naman. Pero yes, pag party po, ako po talaga yung, masaya. Masaya. So, yun na lang. Yung masaya.
Oh, Jane. Parang nahuli ko yung reaction ni Jane.
Kasi when I was, syempre nga, I live in the city alone. I mean, I have my mga cousins and yung tita-tita ko. But, yun nga, maybe every week talaga, nasa kami. Andun kami, nasa club kami, having fun with my friends. And then, the funniest year, I mean, the partiest year talaga sa akin is last 2019. Where
Mm-mm.
parang wala nang bukas. Like, I'm always in the palace. Sinasabi nga ng mga friends ko na, parang naging playground na lang natin to. Kahit Tuesday, andito tayo. Tuesday, Friday. Pero noon, parang late 2019, sabi ko sa sarili ko na parang, girls, parang sobra na. Kailangan na natin magseryoso sa buhay. Tsaka binibini tayo, hindi na dapat ganito. So, ayun. Parang sinabi ko na, girl, kailangan mo nang gumising. Kasi nga, I always believe in YOLO. Diba? You always live once.
Mm-mm.
You only live
Oo.
once. Parang kailangan mong maging masaya lang lagi kasi the burden you carry from the past or you've been traumatized for what happened to you, diba? So parang akin lang kasi, parang always fun to everything. And also, I'm the funniest person in the group. Like, kahit sobrang seryoso na, tapos ako yung tumatawa kasi, ba't naging seryoso bigla? Yung mga gano'n. Pero ina-avoid ko na naman siya ngayon. Medyo, yun na, nag-grow na nga, nag-mature na, char. Ganon.
Oo naman, di ba? Laging nare-realize natin yun when we get matured talaga. Totoo yan.
Yes.
Pero okay lang naman na nag-e-enjoy, di ba? Ayun.
Yes po.
Sana
Alright.
yung chance lang.
Oo.
Yes, yes,
Ayun.
yes.
Fun lang. Ayun, ito naman. Have you ever had tried cutting classes Yes, tanungin natin ang magna cum laude.
Actually, I don't really cut classes kasi hindi ako naturally smart. I really have to study hard. So, if I miss a class, that
Mm.
means I will miss a certain topic and then yon. So, as much as possible, I don't cut class. Pero if ever I did in the past, siguro something urgent. Pero yeah, I don't really cut class.
Ayan,
Ayan,
oh,
oh.
may
Sabi ni
nagsabi.
Bianca Sisyo. Ay, hindi po yan. Opo, lagi po nag-aaya si Bianca mag-cut. Pero, nagno-no ako. No deal.
Ala, nilaglag mo si Bianca. Ayan, oh. Natawa siya. And, Jane, how about you?
Well, when I was in high school, ako talaga yung pasimuno sa lahat. Not to go to the class, not to enter the school. Kasi nga, parang ako kasi, I'm an orphan at a very young age. So, I grew up with my grandparents. Medyo ako yung spoiled na sweet. Hindi naman ako brat. I'm a spoiled na parang, masakit yung ulo ko. So, yung lola ko, lagi akong kinikare na, sige, huwag ka na lang pumasok. Magpahinga ka na lang muna dyan. And when I was in college din naman, at first talaga, I really don't like my course. I was like, ba't ako nandito? Hindi ko naman to gusto. Gusto ko nga mag-FA. Ganun sabi ko. So, at first talaga, parang, okay, sige, pasok-pasok lang. Hanggang sa umabot sa point na, parang, in 1 week, hindi mo ko makikita. Siguro in 2 weeks, as in, parang tawag na to, parang magic na naandyan ako ng dalawang buong araw sa school na nakikinig sa prof. Pero, well, pumabasa din naman. Thank God.
Diba? Gifted. Ayun.
Nakakaloka
Gifted.
to.
Diba?
Hindi ako good
Pero
student
si-
pero I am a good friend, a good classmate, a good
Grabe
You're
siya,
also a
oh.
good friend.
Dami
Sobrang saya sobrang good friend talaga ni Jane. As in love ko
Approve
siya.
ba?
Grabe siya, hindi daw siya good student. Diba?
Yeah, ay, hindi ko alam pero good friend talaga.
My professors know that. Kasi umabot ako sa point na hindi nila ako na-reach out. Like, ano bang gusto mo? Ibagsak ka na lang sa lahat. Tapos parang sobrang praning na nila. Kasi nga, graduating ako that time. Sobrang chill ko lang. Binabasa ko lang yung messages. Sige po, I'll be there tomorrow. Ganun lang. Ang problem ko sa akin attendance. Kasi di nga ako nakikita sa school. Yun lang. Ayun.
Ayan. Last one. Since marami na kayong mga followers, guys, and I believe you also have bashers. Have you ever had dealt with your bashers? Jane.
Well, actually, you know what? Since I joined pageant, like
Mm-mm.
even dun sa local pageants, people are really bashing me without knowing me personally. So since I'm the type of person kasi na I'm shy and I'm afraid to say something, to speak out kasi natatakot akong magkamali. While growing up, parang yung mga tao, sinasabihan ako na hindi ka naman bagay dyan kasi bobo ka, hindi ka naman ganyan kasi hindi ka naman maganda, matangkad ka lang, tapos hindi pa maganda balat mo kasi you're morena. And ako din, lagi akong tumitingin sa salamin, ano ba yung mali? Maganda naman ako. Mabait naman ako. Ba't ganyan yung mga tao? But my grandparents always taught me to be kind. Whatever they're gonna do, something like bad words to you, you just need to be kind. Receive it.
Mhm.
Receive it. Kasi ako, I believe naman in karma eh. Like,
Mm-mm.
as in, what you send out, it will come back to you 100 times
That's right.
harder. And just recently lang, this morning, when I woke up, so syempre, I did my morning routine, and then I read the book, and then after I read the book, I get my phone around 10 a.m. Yun, I receive like hate messages, like people telling me na buti na lang hindi Davao del Sur yung dinala mo kasi nakakahiya ka, you're ganto ganyan. I was like ako yung sinenda ng ganun, pero tumatawa ako. Tapos nag-reply ako sa kanya. Yung nireply ko lang is meme. Yung meme ni Daisylicious na nag-trend ngayon na nagla-live selling siya na puro siya mura. Yun lang yung nireply ko, tapos blinak ko na agad. And then I was like, but yung mga tao, ang daming sinasabi, hindi naman nila ako kilala. Kasi, as in, ang
That's
daming na
right.
sinabi. Yung screenshot ko, pinakita ko sa family ko, and they were like, hindi ka naman ganyan na, you're not like that. So, ba't ka mo work? Yun nga, I mean, nakakatawa lang kasi even though people na hindi ka naman talaga kilala personally, pero they're the ones who's parang ang dami pang sasabihin sa'yo, di ba? But
Mhm.
they're like using dummy account. 3 dummy account yung na-receive ko kanina, pero blinan ko na. Kasi yung mga ganyang messages na negative energy na binibigay sa akin, I'm sending it
Mm.
back to them. You think na
Oo.
parang ano mo ko, no way. Because I'm here to
Oo.
fight, to compete. I'm here for myself and for the people behind me.
Who
Not for
believes
you.
in you? Mm.
Yes. Not to impress you. I'm here because this is
Mm.
what I want and this is my dream. Ganon, yes.
Mm. And that's
Pero,
definitely for the people who believe in you, not for the
yes,
people who don't believe in you, 'di ba?
yes, yes. Yun
Mm.
na. So, I don't care. I-block ko na
Mhm.
agad para
That's right.
I need to
Mm.
keep my peace of mind.
True. Ayan.
Ayun.
Yun ang pinakamaganda dun block. Ganyan. Kaya nga may may option block. 'Di ba?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yun
how
nga yung
about you,
sabi ni
Isa?
Isa earlier. Sinabihan ko si
Aha.
Isa about that earlier na parang sabi niya, yun nga, about the bashers.
Mm.
Sabi ko, sis, wag
Oo.
ka lang, sabi hindi nga daw siya nanonood sa comment section. Pwede ka
Mm.
naman manood sa comment section about sa photos namin. Pero yan
Oo.
kasi, para sa, tawag na to, para sa parang improvement namin. For those
Mm.
people who will try to attack us, disregard
Mm.
them. Kasi hindi naman sila yung magkukumpit. And nag-agree siya kanina.
Oo.
Kanina sabi, sis, kahapon.
Yes, kanina, kanina.
Kanina, di ba? Ayun.
Mm. Ayun, Isa, paano naman ikaw?
Ako, so recently kasi, so, of course, first pageant ko. So,
Mm.
so far, hindi pa naman sobra yung bashers. But,
Mm.
yung runway challenge kasi, di ba, napadpad yung runway challenge video ko sa Twitter. So, medyo naging meme yung aking video. So, natatawa, actually, more of natatawa ako kasi, well, of course, nakakatawa yung mga captions nila. Pero yung mga parang mga insults na parang, oh, ba't ganyan lakad niya? Parang, bakit ang pangit? Parang ako, honestly, alam ko naman sa sarili ko na hindi ako experienced sa walking ko. Kaya I know where they're coming from. Kasi sanay sila na talagang pag Miss Universe, dapat talagang plakado na yung mga lakad mo. So parang gets ko naman why I was getting that. So more of, parang gets naman. Parang hindi ko masyadong pinersonal kasi I know to myself na tama naman. May kailangan ko pa ng practice. Tama ko ba? Kailangan ko pa ng practice. So, yun. But yeah, agree also with Jane na pag may bashing na matatanggap, kailangan lang talagang parang you have to know yourself. As long as
Oo.
as long as you know yourself and that you're not stepping on anyone, then disregard what they're telling you. So, yun. I guess parang moving forward, I'm sure di talaga natin maiiwasan na magkaroon ng bashing kasi,
That's right.
I mean, we're under the spotlight. So, talagang having that mindset lang talaga if ever may bashing. Yun. Basta wag lang, basta wala kang tinatapakan na tao, then we're good.
That's right, actually. I definitely agree with you, Isa, no, na at least kilala mo yung sarili mo because it really takes a lot of maturity in order to understand them. 'Di ba? Where they coming from? Parang ikaw na ang mag-adjust sa kanila kasi wala ka namang magagawa posted na yun 'di ba?
Oo.
So ikaw na talaga ang mag-adjust dun sa comments nila. So and yun na nga, meron namang block button. So block na lang, ganon. Yeah. So ay, grabe kayong dalawa. So, I'm so much impressed with your maturity, guys. And so, guys, di ba? Ang dami nating na-reveal sa kanila, di ba? So, when we return, guys, we'll definitely talk more about social issues. So, if you have any prepared questions for them, please don't hesitate to drop them down at the comment section. All right? So, all of that when we return after this short break. Asan na yun? Mali. All right, so we are back, and still with me are these two beautiful Miss Universe Philippines candidates. All right, so may mga katanungan na po ba? So actually, we have a very first question, and this was actually addressed to Jane. However, this could be answered by the two of you. Okay, let me just check on this. Ready na ba kayo?
Yes po.
From Osaka. Hi Darren. My question is, why did you decided to join the beauty pageant competition?
Wait lang.
Ayun. Yes
Shout
po.
out to Sir Teo. Kilala ko siya. He's my, tita's, kasama sa work. Si Sir Teo.
Ayun. So, nagbigay siya ng question. Nag-send sa akin ng question ng si sir mo. So, supposedly for you, pero since dalawa kayo ngayon ni Isa, ay, ayun, para sa inyong dalawa na lang. However, parang nasagot niyo naman to kanina because I asked this. But for the sake of addressing the question from Sir Leo, no? So, kahit short na lang, oo.
Okay,
Darren muna.
well, actually, I'm not really decided from earlier this month because I'm focusing on my business, on my work. But then I realized that during this time of pandemic, I need to inspire a lot of people. Especially, I came from Tagabawa tribe of Bagobo, and with the theme of this Miss Universe Philippines, which is inspire you, where the roots transformation and charity roots. It's because I came from indigenous tribe of the Philippines, which is Bagubo tribe. Second is I am an orphan and I grew up in a Peria Carnival, kung alam niyo yon. It's a Fiesta Carnival or Periahan here in the Philippines. And third is the charity. I've been doing my charity programs, my advocacy since before pa I joined Pageant. So I think this is my chance to use this platform and also to be a partner of the government indigenous leaders. So that's why I joined this
Ayun.
competition.
Okay. So there you go. Thank you so much po, Sir Leo,
Yes,
right? Sir Leo.
Deo,
How
Deo.
about you, Isa? Ay, Deo pala. How about you, Isa?
Ano, as also shared earlier, parang it has always been my
Mm.
dream ever since I was young. And I remember when I was like 12 years old. Actually, I'm not really sure with the age anymore, pero I created this vision board and the statement
Mm-mm.
written there was create a positive impact in the world. So I had that vision for myself when I was younger. And I believe joining Miss Universe Philippines will allow me to make that vision into a reality if given the opportunity.
Mhm.
So that's why I
Ayun.
joined.
Ayun. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sir Deo, for that question. Now let's move. But ayun yung magtanong guys sa kanila. Wala ba kayong tanong sa kanila? Parang sa akin naman gagaling lahat ng tanong. Charot. Ayan, parang sa akin nga manggagaling lahat ng mga tanong nyo. Anyways, okay, so ang gagawin natin ngayon guys, since walang tanong dito sa comment section natin, puro comments lang. I actually prepared mystery questions, mystery boxes. When in on each box, it reveals topics, okay, for us to talk about. Okay, so are you ready? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, let
Ready?
me just.
Medyo
Ayan.
kabado, but ready.
Ayan. So, can you see that on your end now?
Yes.
Yes po.
Mm-hmm. Ayan. Okay. So, it's pick a topic. Alright? So, first off, sinong unang mamili? Let's go for Isa.
Okay
So,
po.
we have 6 boxes, Isa.
Okay.
Which one would you like to pick?
7. Joke lang. Ay,
6 lang.
joke lang. 2, 2.
Number 2. Are you ready?
Yes po.
Whew. LGBTQIA++. loss. So that's the topic. All right.
Yes.
So yeah, there are so many issues that have been going around, well, even up to today, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the pressing issues before actually the Miss Universe Philippines released their top 100,
Mm-hmm.
there was one issue that's actually you know, that became trending, that became viral to everyone, right? And yeah, the possibility of allowing the trans women
Mm-hmm.
to join Miss Universe Philippines. So
Mm-hmm.
let's start with you, Isa. What's your
Okay.
opinion on that?
My opinion on that, of course, for me,
Mhm.
if it's aligned with the goals and the vision of Miss Universe Philippines, then I'm for it. Because, yep, if it's aligned with the goals of Miss Universe Philippines, then why not?
Mhm. Mhm. So it's okay with you, right? If
Yes.
I may ask, no?
Yep.
Okay, how about you, Jane?
So if that person if that person pass the requirements of the organization, then who sino naman ako, 'di ba?
Uh-huh.
Then who am I to like say no for that? It's also an opportunity. Also, this platform we have can mainstream and strengthen the equality in our society. And
Mm-mm.
yeah, they can I mean, if they're gonna join national pageants,
Mm-mm.
they can promote a concept that all human beings, regardless of their sex orientation, are
Mm-mm.
are able to receive equal opportunities and can make
Mm-mm.
choices without the stereotypes of rigid gender rules and prejudice.
Yeah. All
Yes.
right. So definitely, I agree to both of you that definitely it depends with the rules of the organization. Still, at the end, no. However, it is still one thing that we should also have to consider our law, 'di ba? Because as of the moment, in the Philippine law, we still have no change of gender. So it is really very impossible for a trans woman to join a traditional pageant such as Miss Universe, no, Philippines rather, because they cannot still change their gender on their documents. So for
Yeah.
me kasi parang nagiging taboo siya sa Philippines still up until now kasi nga parang I mean hindi siya pwedeng pag-usapan kasi wala pa rin tayong law that allows everyone to change our gender, 'di ba? So
Yeah. Yes. Po.
yun yung isa sa problema actually dito sa issue na to na we cannot talk much about it kasi 'di ba?
Yun nga. Um,
Ayun.
Yun din po addition, gaya ng
Mm.
sinabi ko in my last
Mm.
interview na gender is, and gender will never be an issue to what we can do. So regardless of
Yes,
our
that's right.
orientation, we can do everything
Oo.
that we want.
Mm. With the movements on
Yes.
equality, 'di ba? So
Yeah,
we should
that's true.
all be open-minded now when it comes to kung ano ang kaya ng bawat isa sa atin regardless of gender, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Ayun. So post muna tayo diyan kasi medyo mabigat. Ayan. We have a question now coming from Princess Anne Flores. What you love the most about yourself? Jane.
Well, I grew up like what I've said na I'm so independent. I don't depend on
Mm-hmm.
someone. In my family, yes, but
Mm-mm.
being so independent for me is something I really love about because I can do everything or anything alone. Like I can
Mm-mm.
go to I can go to the mall, I can watch movie alone, I can eat alone,
Mm-mm.
I can do my stuff alone. But sometimes being so independent makes me feel so lonely. Kaya minsan then when I went here back in Cebu,
Mm-mm.
parang bago sa akin na parang I have my ate, I have my like nephews, my niece, parang
Oo.
ba't parang ang ingay? But then again, they're my family. So parang, ano mo ba? Parang, ba't naaanuhan ka sa amin? Kasi nga, diba, I'm so independent. Like, I live alone
Mm.
for a very long time. And then, it's just like, yeah. Yeah, being so
Mm.
independent. Kasi you can do everything eh. And I feel like I'm so empowered kasi kaya ko naman. And then, why do I need to? Siyempre, no, kaya diba, kailangan din natin ng help.
Oo, independent and responsible,
Yes.
'di ba? Yes, Isa, how about you? What do you love the most? What do you love the most about yourself?
Okay. So I love my being authentic. So I reached the
Mm-mm.
point in my life where I just embraced continue to embrace myself for who I am. So I'm no longer,
Mm-mm.
before of course may mga insecurities ako ganyan, but now
Mm-mm.
I no longer have to say sorry when I'm true to
Mm-mm.
myself. And yun, the
Mm-mm.
fact na me joining this despite me parang um not having any experience just goes to show
Mm-mm.
na I'm not afraid to pursue what I want and to be myself. So yun, I think that being authentic takes a lot of courage and um,
Mm-mm.
vulnerability. Yun.
Ayun. But yeah, totoo nga yan. We should not be very apologetic of what we are doing, no? Kasi as a person naman, we could learn from our mistakes. And if we get mistaken of something, di ba? Eh, yeah, just forgive yourself, di ba? Tama ba? Tama ba ako, Isa?
Yes po, yes, correct. I agree.
Umuo na lang si Isa sa akin, di ba?
No, tama po. I agree. I really agree po.
Joke lang. Iba talaga kapag HR. Ayun, from Sandra de Guzman. Okay. To both our queens, how do you plan on using the MUPH platform to stand as a role model to the Filipinos during pandemic? Isa.
Okay, so thank you for that wonderful question, Sandra. So yes, I believe using my this platform, Miss Universe
Mhm.
Philippines, I believe I can spread good vibes, and like what I shared earlier, just being authentic with who I am. So of course, right
Mhm.
now, um, a lot of people will have a lot of things to say. Parang, of course, they will
Mhm.
suggest these things. Oh, you have to look like this. You have to wear this. But of course, para at the end of the day, ang motto ko is I have to be authentic, and
Mhm.
I have to stand my ground. I have to be true to myself, and I believe that can be an inspiration to those
Mhm.
who want to pursue their dreams. Just
Mhm.
stand your ground, just be true to yourself, and if you do that, you'll enjoy the journey even more.
Mm. Ayun, tama nga naman 'no. Kasi kapagka puro iba na yung ano, yung pinapakinggan mo, you're not doing it for yourself na.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
You're doing it for them na. Eh di sana
Yup.
sila lang sumali. Joke.
Oh, correct.
Di ba? How about you, Jane? Parang ako nagalit, no? May pinaghuhugutan, no?
Well,
Mm.
joining a pageant like this is not just about showing our beauty or physical attributes. It's also about the certain causes. We are
Oo.
like me, coming from Tagabawa tribe of Bagobo, we are always judged and discriminated because we are the person who has lack of opportunities and less access to everything. But I
Mm.
want to break that chain that we are able to compete to the national arena, and here I am breaking those dilemmas that we also indigenous people are important here in our country because we keep the culture
Mm.
alive, and also we're able to showcase the universe that we have
Mm.
something that people doesn't have also. Thank you.
Yeah, ano actually yan, that's a common notion when you're
Yes.
coming from minority, 'di
Yeah,
ba?
yeah. Kasi most of
Yeah,
the people
ganyan y
talaga na
mm.
parang, ano kasi yan eh, parang may tribo kasi yan kaya ganyan siya. So,
Oo.
lumaki ako na ganyan eh. Then people will
Mm.
said to me in my face talaga na sobrang ambisyosa, wala namang mararating. Tapos nanggaling pa
Mm.
ako sa Bagubo tribe. I mean, I
Oo.
grow up na kasi na hindi na parang ni-nurture ng lola ko sa akin yon. But we came from that tribe. So
Mm.
I always look back to where I really came from. Kasi I am
Mm.
not where I am right now without those ancestors. And I am so proud
Oo.
that I am one of them.
Yeah,
Ayun.
actually, I experienced that because ako
Di
naman
ba?
kasi, I came from, yeah, we are minority from the north, ganyan. And
Mm.
when I arrived in Manila, parang, ay, sino to? Ganon.
Mm.
Yan. So, I don't
Especially
even
if you
care.
exalt talaga, people will ask your,
Mhm.
di ba ganyan lang siya? Parang, hello
Oo.
girl, it's 2021, you need to wake up. Parang ganon.
That's right.
We evolve,
So,
though. We evolve every time because we learned.
mm,
Especially
kaya nga may
the
education eh, 'di ba?
yes, yes.
Ayan. So, ayun. Yes, may sasabihin kay Isa?
Wala. Nakikinig talaga ako. Nakikinig ako.
Ayun. So, we have a question from Ann. Ano yung ipagmamalaki nyo sa lugar nyo? Jane.
Mine is the whole city of Karkar, but most especially is the
Mhm.
cathedral, Saint Catherine, because it symbolizes our faith here in Karkar. And as a Karkaranon, we
Mhm.
always go to church every time I'm in trouble or I have something to wish for. I always go to
Mhm.
Saint Catherine and ask for a blessing and also give me more understanding on why is this happening to me. Yeah, it's the
Mm.
cathedral.
Yeah. Iba pa rin kasi yung may divine intervention.
Yes,
Sa totoo
yes.
lang. 'Di ba, Isa? What about you, Isa?
Actually, same as Darren. So, meron din kaming historical church in Makati. So, it's called Nuestra Senora de Gracia Church. So, yung church na
Mhm.
to, it withstood strong earthquakes back in 1800. So, it's
Mhm.
like Makati City, like people in Makati are very resilient and they can
Mhm.
withstand challenges. So, yun, parang I feel like the church in Makati symbolizes the people as well.
'Di ba? Iba rin. Maganda yung diyan sa ano, sa church na 'yan. Tagal na akong hindi nakapunta diyan.
Ah, sa Niesta Senora po.
Mm. Ayan. Ayan. How about a question from Bea Rodriguez? To both our queens, who is the person you look up to in life? Isa.
Ako, definitely my mother because she
Mhm.
is a symbol of quiet strength. Like she has gone through a lot of things in her life, but she remains to be
Mhm.
super humble, so patient, loving, and
Mhm.
positive in life. So definitely, and dami kong I can go on and on with the adjectives to describe her, but definitely my mom
Mhm.
because of her quiet strength.
Mm. Ayun, iba talaga pagka nanay. Wala akong masasabi 'pag nanay na talaga. How about you, Jane?
Also me, not my mother kasi wala naman akong mom while growing up, but my grandmother because she taught me everything. How will life like um how life gave me so much challenges, and also my grandmother raised 6 children just by Imperiahan. You know, if you
Hmm,
know if you're familiar with Fiesta Carnival, the life
of
there.
course, 'di
Yes, it's
ba?
fun there. It's fun, but you
Oo.
know, earning money at a very young age. I was so young that time, and then
Mm.
my Lola will always give me rules.
Mm.
You need to do this, you need to do that, because if you don't, you won't succeed in life. She nurtured me a
Mm.
lot to be who I am today, and also she gave me a lot of like life secrets to
Mm.
pursue everything. Even though you've been traveling yourself for a very long time, you just need to
Oh,
have your family, because she always told me na even though you don't have a parents, you always have your tito and your tita. Your family is
exactly.
your core. No matter what
Mm.
happens, they will defend you, and
Mm.
they're the one who's gonna catch you when you fall. So yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's my grandmother.
I think that's one characteristic. That's one of the characteristics of a Filipino or a trait of a Filipino, no, that our
Mhm.
families are, that our family is extended, you know, from our immediate family to our extended families, ganyan. So very ano sila, very anong tawag dito, reachable, 'di ba?
Yes.
Oo. Pero hindi ko alam sa Makati eh.
Reachable po.
Ayun, at saka very close talaga yung ano, yung family ties kahit na
Mm,
second degree, third degree, ganyan. Hindi ko alam sa Makati lang.
mm. Uy, ano po, family-oriented po ang mga Makatizens.
'Di ba? Iba na ngayon, 'di ba? Makatizens na, 'di ba? Oo,
Yes.
iba na. All right. So we have a question. Thank you so much, Bea Rodriguez. We have a question from Dandy Jan Estrera. What do you think about juvenile crimes? Juvenile crimes, pa juvenile, tama. Juvenile crimes and life imprisonment. Especially, there is a talk in Congress now to lower the age of criminal liability. Mm, Lindo, I think we should not talk about this as of now. I'm sorry, paki ano na lang muna, modify na lang yung question. Ayan. All right. So, do we still have some more questions here? Sana mabasa mo message ko sa FB. Love you daw. Tita
Uy,
Ovi
pansinin
is
mo,
Yun.
Jean.
here.
Yun na nga. After this, I will cater messages on my messenger.
Ayan. Gusto talaga namin mga family-oriented. Ayan. Ayan. Yes, Lindo, kindly, ano na lang, kindly modify the question na lang. Kasi it's leading to political issue kasi. Political, yeah. Baka ano pa, makawawa naman yung mga queens natin kapag ka nagbigay sila ng ano dyan. Anyways, while waiting, parang wala na silang question. Ayaw nilang magtanong sa inyo. Hindi kayo
Star
china-challenge.
Trek sila. Charot.
Absolutely, 'di ba? Nakatingin na lang sila sa inyo. Ayan. So, balik tayo sa ating mystery boxes.
Oh
Ayan.
no, Jane, ikaw. Jane, piliin
Si
mo
Jane
8.
naman,
So my number last binibini was 6. So I'm gonna pick number 6.
number 6. For 1,000 pesos, joke.
1 million.
Poverty. Ayan.
Poverty. Ayan.
Very
So,
broad yung ano, very broad ang poverty. Right? So,
mm,
however, let me just start with there's a studies that tells most of the respondents claim that lack of education is the main factor or the principal factor of poverty in the Philippines. What's your opinion on that, Jane?
well, can I say a story?
Yeah, sure, go
Because
ahead.
before my grandmother died, the thing she wants me to do is to finish her study because that's the only thing I can give to you. Whatever happens, kahit ayaw mong mag-school, sabi
Mm-mm.
niya nga, alam kong matalino ka, pero kahit ayaw mong mag-pursue, you need to pursue it because that's your passport in the future. So I also
Mm-mm.
believe that education is the passport in our future. And also, it's not just about education. You need to do something today that your future self will thank you for. It's either education, investment, or business to grow so
Mm-mm.
that someday hindi ka problema. Like, you will
Oo.
not parang mabubuhay sa paycheck to paycheck. I've been living my life from paycheck to paycheck, and that's what I realized. As long as you as young as you are, you need to invest more so that in the future
Mm-mm.
you will have a comfortable life. Ayan.
Correct. Ayun. Yes, Isa, ano naman yung stand mo doon?
Same as Darren. Education is really an enabler for you to a
Mm-mm.
brighter future. Kasi
Mm-mm.
um, if educate we all know that education will help us find a better job, will help us
Mm-mm.
will give us access to opportunities. So if we do not value our education, we won't
Mm-mm.
be able to get these things or attain these things, and we won't be able to provide for ourselves. And of course,
Mm-mm.
yun. So to all those to the students right now, I know virtual classes ngayon, I know it can be very draining, and it can be, parang isip mo, bakit natututo ba talaga ako? But honestly, education is a gift, and we should really
Mm-mm.
value it, because other than the knowledge, what you get from education is also the discipline, time management,
Mm-mm.
prioritization. So also the skills. These skills will help you rise above poverty or rise above where you are right now and give you that bright future. Yeah.
Yeah. Naniniwala din naman ako diyan, no, na I definitely agree with you kasi nga um there's still um a greater possibility to really um become successful when you have at least educated yourself, at least when you have completed at least a degree, 'di ba? Kasi the tendency is that sabi nga ni Isa, no, na you can land to a better job opportunity when you have at least finished or completed a degree. So, parang passport nga sabi nga ni Jane kanina, na passport for to become successful, passport to to a better life. So I definitely believe talaga na napakahalaga ng ng tawag dito ng education, and hopefully equal opportunities when it comes to education, 'di ba, sa lahat ng mga gustong mag-aral. Ayun na isa pa yan kasing issue especially kasi pagka sinasabi nila na when you come from the big four schools or big four universities, alam niyo naman yung big four, di ba? So, ang sabi kasi nila kapag galing ka ng big four schools and then mag-apply ka sa isang company, kasabay mo sila, ganyan, parang kawawa ka na. But I don't really believe on that, na hindi lahat ng mga galing sa Big Four schools ay parang mas kinukuha over galing sa mga probinsya o sa mga maliliit na schools. What can you say about that, Isa, kasi galing ka sa Big Four?
Ako, kahit HR ako, I can
Oh, at saka
definitely say
HR ka pala, oo. Mm.
your university won't really, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really
Mm-mm.
matter. Because what really matters is your drive, your willingness to learn, your
Mhm.
hunger to excel and to succeed. So as long as we see that in that applicant, then that
Mhm.
is what truly matters. So
Mm-mm.
yun, that's what I can say.
At yun din ang pinaniniwalaan ko. Jane,
Yun nga din po.
how's your experience? Yeah, how's your experience applying? Mm.
Well, when I applied on my first job, nakuha
Mm-mm.
naman agad ako. Because I
Mm-mm.
work as a secretary in a law office. Then just
Mm-mm.
right now, recently, I am a sales associate in the largest land developer here in the Philippines. And
Mhm.
yun nga
Mm.
din po, may mga nakasabayan ako who were like, they graduated in a very prestigious school. And me,
Mm.
I graduated in the University of Southeastern Philippines, which is also a university in Davao City. But it doesn't
Mm.
matter. It really matters talaga on the drive, on the willingness to learn.
Mm.
Yes.
Ayun. Hmm, tama naman kayo doon. So, ayun, wala akong masasabi further about that. Now, we have a question here from um, Kirsten Diaz Cruz. Ay, kamag-anak ko ata to. Charot. How will you explain the COVID-19 situation to a child? Jane.
Well, COVID is very alarming, especially the Delta variant. I would explain to
Mm-mm.
a child na not to go out and follow what her parents told her, because it is
Mhm.
for her safety. And also she can like he or she can divert her attention to like
Mhm.
playing in social media, I mean doing her assignments and also playing around, but not just away from their home. So
Mm,
there.
mm. Ayun. Let's hear it from an HR, from a psychologist to a graduate.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, okay, I'll pretend na kausap ko yung child. Okay.
Ayun, ako ang
Hi,
child.
Marie.
Ay,
Sige.
kami yung child.
Hi, Marie and Junjun. I know we're in the middle of a very, very big problem right now. And it's not just the country, but the whole world. So, right
Mm.
now, nobody can control what's happening. But what we can do is definitely be a good citizen. And how do we do that? Let's stay at home for ourselves and for the people around us, for our frontliners. The frontliners are our doctors, the nurses who are taking care of the sick people. So let's stay at home. So let's just you can just play first for now at home in the comfort of our home. And of course it's also so let's also pray. Let's also pray, okay? Let's not lose hope. Everything will be back to normal, but we have to hope and let's hope for a good future, okay? And definitely number 3, it's really what we're going through right now is something that will help us become better citizens. So let's learn from what's happening right now. Um, let's 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 be good citizens. Let's elect the leaders that we want to that we want to that we want to have. And yeah, let's just hope and stay at home and pray and be good people right now. That's the best thing that we can do. Yun.
Tita, how can I be a good a citizen? How can I be a good person?
So
Am I
right
not
now, of course,
am I bad?
no, definitely not. So we can be a good person, of course, by hoping, praying, by studying at home, by and we can also be a good citizen by also just staying at home because right now, um, our frontliners are at risk because they're taking care of those who are um, sick with COVID-19. So let's not make it harder for them by going out, and let's not let's not risk our lives and the lives of other people by going out. So let's just stay at home, and that is already being a good citizen.
Tita, how about just going out of the gate? Is
Going
that
out of the
okay?
gate. What will
Yeah,
you do,
playing
June
in the
June?
streets. Playing in the streets with my
Oh,
playmate there, our neighbor.
oh no. I know you miss Cleopatra, but we can't do that. Let's just play here with Barbie.
Nasali pa si Cleopatra.
Oo nga, eh. Walang maisip.
Iba talaga, di ba? Yes, at hindi ko alam kung paano, I really don't know how to handle a child with so much questions. Di ba? I would rather if I were in if I were in the situation na magtatanong sa akin yung bata, I would rather alam mo yon wawalain, wawalain,
Maglaro ka dun, maglaro ka dun.
wawalain yung wawalain yung tanong niya sa, "Ay, ano 'to?" Gano'n, 'di ba? 'Di ba? "Ay, ano yun?" Mga gano'n, 'di ba? Iba talaga kapagka psychologist. Ayun, kapagka psycho graduate, 'di ba? All right, so thank you so much for the question, Kirsten. Now we have a question from Dandy Jan Estrera. If you were to ask to choose family over career, which one would you choose? Um, which come first?
Yeah, me. Jane.
Isa.
Ay, isa, sige, isa pala.
Ikaw kasi nauna
Isa.
kanina, so ano, ako
Oo.
naman
Yun nga.
ngayon. Ako definitely family. Kasi
Mhm.
how did I get to this world? Of course, through my family. I mean, of course, through God, but of course, I entered this life with my family with me. So,
Mhm.
definitely from start to end, family ang pipiliin ko. Kasi of course,
Mhm.
yung career naman, it will eventually fall into place. Yun. And of course, our
Mhm.
family pa will help us do reach our career. So, family, definitely.
Mhm. Alright. Siyempre, family is love. Ay, kaninong tagline? Joke na. Yes, Jane. Mhm.
So, I've been joining pageants since I was young and then keep joining pageants talaga. So, I think na the real plan is after I graduate my bachelor's degree, I'm gonna go to Japan now with my family. But then they were so supportive to me. They told me na achieve all your dreams, whatever you desire. Because us, we never like achieve what we want. I mean, they're in the place na gusto naman nila yung profession nila. But then again,
Mhm.
they want me to have no regrets of aiming my dreams. Kasi tawag na to na they're always there to support me from the very start up until now. They're the one who really push me harder to be here, to be where I am and to be who I am today. So ayun, it's kind of family, it's kind of career talaga because that's also what my family wants for me. Ayun.
Ayun. Siyempre, iba talaga kapag
Also
family
my
pa rin
dream,
yung
eh.
ano.
It's their dream also. So I'm fighting this
Oo.
not just for me but also for my family.
So, fight, fight,
Ayun.
fight.
Yes.
Ayan. Ayan. So, thank you so much, Dandy, for that question. Don't ask me, Dandy. Joke lang. Anyways, a question from Anne. Who is your role model? Yes, Jane.
Me, so my role model is my mommy. My mom is my aunt because
Mm-mm.
after she graduate her degree, she's also a cum laude in the University of Southeastern Philippines. So she's able to
Mhm.
help my grandparents to she also took care all of the bills and also the education of her siblings and also taking care of me and
Mm-mm.
her child. So it's really
Mm-mm.
empowering. It's really good to see a woman like that who is already empowered na hindi pa ganun kaganda yung sitwasyon before up until
Mm-mm.
now na we're okay na then she's still able to manage us even though I'm far away from them. She's still able na to like discipline me, na to tell me not to do things that I know that I will be in danger. So
Mm-mm.
that's my mommy.
'Di
Thank
ba?
you.
Parang maganda talaga yung there's always someone to keep on reminding you of things kasi
Yes.
sometimes we go overboard kasi 'di ba?
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's
we
true.
forget. Mm.
Yeah.
Ayun. What about you, Isa?
Ako, other than my mom, given naman na mom ko is also my role model, but I would
Mm.
take this time to honor my dad. So, my dad, kasi he passed away when I was 12 years old. So,
Mm.
even if he left me at a young age, I really admire his hard work, his being family oriented, and his love for the family. Kasi
Mm.
even after he left us, I still felt the support and love from him. Parang even if
Mm.
wala na siya, na-feel ko pa rin na we were being provided for. Kasi of course, he worked hard to save up for our family. I was able to finish college with his savings. I mean, sa lahat naman na pundar niya for us, I was able to do that with him not being around. But yun, I really admire how he with his hard work, his love for his
Mm.
family, he was able to make us feel his love despite him being not physically with us. So he's my role model kasi yun, because of that.
He's definitely protecting you and guiding you, Isa. He's
Yes.
definitely praying for you as well. Yeah. Thank you. Parang naging emotional ako doon. Anyways. Thank you so much, Anne, for the question. And we have Michelle Joy Padayhag. who are the people unacceptable to you? Isa.
Unacceptable. Medyo the unacceptable word is kind of harsh, but
Mm-mm.
if I were to answer that question,
Or
um,
should we say siguro, who are the people that you would avoid?
avoid. Okay, okay. The
Avoidable.
people that I would avoid would be those who are very disrespectful, especially ako kasi for some reason, I have a heart for blue collared workers. Like
Mm-mm.
when they say hi to me, I really make it a point to say hi, to greet them back. Like yung
Mm-mm.
mga guards, janitors, street sweepers. So waiters. So I really don't like it when people are rude to them because yun what gives them the liberty to do that when we're all the
Mm-mm.
same, we're on the same level. So yun, that's definitely one of the things that I don't like about people who do that. So yun.
Oo. 'Di ba? Che. Che daw eh. Yes, Jane. How about you?
Me, I've been doing this for a very long time since I joined pageant. I've been
Mm-mm.
avoiding those people na who were trying to pull me down
Mm-hmm.
because they know that they can't be on the same on me. And also those people kasi I also those people na parang they're gonna throw words, bad words to me to make me feel
Mm-mm.
vulnerable and gonna say I mean like gonna say na I'm gonna quit na lang kasi ganyan naman tingin ng mga tao sa akin but not. I am raised by a strong woman and I know that I'm strong inside. So ayon, those
Mm-mm.
people, I'm really avoiding them for a very long time up until now. Even though I'm here in Cebu, I can still hear those people saying something wrong about me, but I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah,
I am
that's
living
right.
my life to the fullest and whatever your dreams, I'm also a supportive person but you
Mm-mm.
trying to tell me that I can't be on my dream, I can't achieve it. No, you
Mm-mm.
can't.
Mm-mm.
Hindi mo ako
'Di ba?
matitibag.
'Di ba? Oo, that's right kasi
Mhm.
no one can stop you from what you
Yeah.
really are dreaming for, 'di ba? Especially, 'di ba, parang wildest dream mo talaga siya. Ganyan. No one no one could ever really stop you from it. Ganyan.
Yes.
And pumasok ka diyan because you know you can do it, 'di ba?
Yes.
Yeah, you are exposing yourself to everyone, to the people, and you're making yourself vulnerable, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they can drag you down.
Yes, that's true.
Wag kayo.
Shout out. Ayan. So, thank you so much. And Anne is asking once again, how do you prepare for this pageant? Jane.
Well, I've been through
Or
a lot of competitions, and then
mm,
I can say that during this early months of the year, I said to myself na kasi I'm a sales associate so I said na I am
mhm,
more on talking right now. Like I want to show people that I am transformed. So also during this time, I am doing some like Q&A sessions with our Q&A master, me and Isa, Ate Mitch, and then with the team, coordinating with the team, yung hinahalo-halong ideas, whatever, ganon. So this is how we prepare. And also our physical body, diet, workout, hindi mawawala yon. And
that's
always
right.
pray na God will prosper us with knowledge, wisdom, and more understanding to people. And kindness
Mm,
also. Thank you.
yon. And of course, si Isa.
Ako, so as mentioned, 'di ba, parang I'm currently managing this pageant experience also with my corporate job. So more of
Mm,
like pag weekends, it's really my time to prepare. So today I trained, of course, I like what Jane said, we have to exercise for physical well-being, and then I
mhm,
also prepare by doing the runway training, yung mga pasarela training, nag-training ako today. And then also for
mhm,
the Q&A, this is also good training for Q&A. But also other than that, we also read up on social issues to be updated,
mhm,
to be aware so that what we communicate is accurate, complete. And what else? Of course, for the advocacy, also we also have
Mm.
to prepare for that by reading up, reaching out to people who we will be partnering with, um,
Mm-hmm.
and
Planning out. Mm-mm.
yes, yes, and
Mm-mm.
also for the mental well-being. So it's especially right now, talaga na it's a whirlwind of energy and emotion. So I really make it a point
Mm-mm.
to stay grounded and to have my alone time na okay, this is my goal, this is my non-negotiables, and ayun, I also make time to pray. So, to center
Ayun.
me also.
Ayun, 'di ba? Actually yung pinakaano talaga dun, pinakamahalaga, sa lahat ng ginagawa natin 'no, it's really prayers 'no,
Yes.
yeah, God as a center of everything what we do every day, 'di ba? So, energizer talaga si God. Oo, talaga. Ayun. Thank you po. And so, from Carla or Kiaga, to both our queens, tell us about the challenge that you experienced and how did you overcome it? Isa.
Okay, sure. Siguro I can share from my personal childhood experience when my dad left us, or like when he died.
Mhm,
Um, that was really a challenge that shaped my life and who I am today. Kasi it made me, of course, losing a loved one is already very difficult, but
mhm,
having to go through that as a child makes it even more difficult. Yun. So parang my mom was the only one providing for us, of course with the help of my dad naman with his savings, but parang you have to you start being mature and aware at a young age na parang okay, since ito
True.
lang yung kaya natin, you have to live within your means. You have to ayun, and I was in a very sheltered background. So parang
mhm,
nako-compare ko yung sarili ko na, oh, bakit sila ang ganda ng kotse, ang yayaman nila, tas parang ako, bakit gano'n, wala na nga akong dad. I mean, parang nako-compare ko yung mga ganong bagay. So I had to be mature at a young age. I had to learn how to work hard for the things that I wanted. So yun, that challenge made me number one, it made me empathic na parang ideas ko, it's not just me, I'm sure a lot of people are going through tough times, and I really have to be
mhm,
kind, not just to myself, but to other people as well, because we don't know what's going through in their life. So, empathic.
mhm,
Number two, it helped me to be more authentic. Yun, na-realize ko na I shouldn't be comparing myself with other people kasi iba ba talaga tayo na pinagdadaanan sa buhay.
that's
So I
right.
just embraced myself na, okay, ganito yung buhay ko at, I'll just work hard. Number
Mhm,
three, it made me more resilient. Yun, talagang, and optimistic na parang, okay, this is happening in my life right now because it's making me stronger and it's making me mature. So, ayun, that challenge, that challenge really shaped me as a person, and I believe
mhm.
it shaped me as a better person. So, yun.
Ayun. How about you, Jane?
Jane. So, same as Isa, I lost my dad when I was 10. And then after that, I lost my lola. And then after my lola is my lolo. So, growing up talaga, I don't have my parents, but I am full of love. I have that kind of love that I think na no one don't have. Kasi even those children na merong parents growing up, they're not that kind of person as me. So while growing up and when I lost my both grandparents, I said to myself na it's very hard pala talaga. Life is very tough. It really punched me to the very corner of myself na I can make it. Then I
Alright.
came to a mental health issue. I've been through a lot. I've been traumatized. I'm so afraid if someone's gonna left me. Yung mga ganun na trauma sa buhay. Kasi my life is so tragic though. But I'm still
Mm-mm,
blessed because I have my family at my back. They're my core. But
mm-mm,
you know what? Like growing up until I think when I moved in Manila, I was like, oh, I'm still living alone. Although I have my family, they love me, but it's really different. I can see other people, they have their mom, like they can approach their mom agad, their dad, their siblings, but me, I need to be strong because I have a brother. I need to be strong
Uh-huh.
because if I fail, if I fall down, what's gonna happen? I mean, I have my family
That's
though,
right.
but I need to stand up on my own. It's not up until the end, the family ko lang talaga yung magso-support for me. I need to stand up in my ground. I need to, like, hey, I need to be stiff on my brother. Kasi
Mm-mm.
ako din, as a sister, ako yung youngest but I'm the one who's like, wag mong gawin yan kasi ganto ganyan. Parang yun nga, I'm so matured at a very young age. And then yun,
Mm-mm.
I have a mental health issue, and then I came to a point na I need help. So my friends were like telling me na you need to go for a consultation, ganun. And I am so happy because recently lang, last year, I did it. And I was like, parang naalis yung something in my head na parang everything it's dark. But right now, it feels like I'm okay.
Mm-mm.
Whatever, ano mang binabato ng mga tao sa akin, I don't care. Because I know I'm okay. Kasi before,
Ayun.
I always say na, I'm okay, but deep inside me, I'm not okay. But right now, I'm so much okay with everything. Ayun.
All right. So thank you so much, guys. No, we will definitely return, guys, after the short break. Okay, so
Mhm.
just keep on dropping your questions down below. We'll be talking more about their advocacies later on when we return. All right. So please stay tuned, guys. After, we will return after this very short break. We are back. Yes, guys, we are back, and we do apologize for the long wait. Anyway, so we continue our um,
Friends.
interview. Yes, with our with our two lovely queens. Ayan. So you were asking, right? We have a question from Mark Lawrence. Before we proceed on talking about their advocacies, okay? So let's have Mark Lawrence first. As a beauty queen, do you really believe in our country's tagline? It's more fun in the Philippines, despite our current situation. Why or why not? I mean, let's just put it in the perspective of pandemic. Is it still more fun in the Philippines?
Ako?
Let's start with Jane. Mhm.
Yeah, so prior to this pandemic, I really love to travel a lot, and then not really outside the country, but here I am a tourist here in our
Mm-mm.
country, which is the Philippines, diba? So I've been to different places, and it's very fun though prior to this
Mm-mm.
pandemic. But
Mm-mm.
during this pandemic, I also traveled from Manila to Cebu and Davao. That's the only
Mm-mm.
three places I've been traveling since pandemic. And then I realized, yeah, it's more fun in the Philippines because the resources, the natural resources we have here in the Philippines is one of the most beautiful resources in the world, in the
Mm-mm.
universe rather. And then
Uh,
during this pandemic, parang it is more preserved, and also it is more taken care by people kasi we're not able
mm-mm.
to go out. So they also have the time to relax from pollution, from people, and especially the Boracay, di ba? It's been rehabilitated. So
Rehabilitated.
ayun, rehabilitated. Sorry. So ayon, it's more fun, still more fun in the Philippines.
It is. Especially ngayon, di ba?
Yeah.
Especially ngayon na parang ang linis-linis ng lahat. How about you,
Yes,
Isa? Mm-mm.
Ako, of course, I know where he's coming from. Na right now talaga, we're in a situation where, you know,
Mm-mm.
we feel like when is this gonna end? And yes, so I know
Yeah.
where he is coming from. That's why he's asking that question. But I guess I still
Mhm.
want to say it's still more fun in it's still more fun in the Philippines because even if we're in this pandemic, I can still feel the Filipino spirit, the resilience,
Mhm.
and I don't want to take that away from us. I don't want to take away this statement from us because it might even dampen the spirit of the country even more. So
That's right.
definitely, I know like the current situation right now is not something to be happy about, but the
Mm-mm.
Filipino spirit is something that we should still rejoice and celebrate.
That's right, no? Parang kailangan nga na i-hold natin yung tagline na yon, 'di
Yes,
ba?
that's true.
Parang isa pa siyang ano motivational sa atin to you know to to feel secured pa rin that everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Ayun. Ha! Thank you so much, Mark. And I think this is the last question that we could ask from Mario Odales. What is the most impactful lesson you have learned during COVID? During COVID, during this COVID-19 pandemic. Explain cause and effects and why. Grabe naman, thesis. Thesis writing ka naman. O sige, simplify na lang natin. Tell us what you have learned during this pandemic. Isa.
Ako, number one, actually, I learned a lot of things during this pandemic, but my favorite one would be not forgetting about the others. Because right now we're all physically distant, eh. But it's important that we remember each other. We remember to check up on each other, and if our resources allow us, let's not forget those who are having a hard time right now. So we can do that by
Mm-mm.
supporting our friends who have local businesses, or
Mm-mm.
people who are really asking for help. So it's really important that while we take care of ourselves, it's important that we don't forget the people around us, the people who need our help. And yun, we may be physically distant from each other, but we that doesn't mean that we should forget or not help each other. So yun.
Mm-mm. Ayun. And Jane.
Mine is to be more reachable. Kasi
Mm-mm.
as an independent person, I'm the type
Mm-mm.
of person na if you're gonna reach out on me, I am a reachable person, but mas naging more reachable ako right now because I'm the type of person na if I'm done doing business with you, I will no longer talk to you other than the business. But during this
Uh-uh.
pandemic, I realized the first lockdown, I went home. I'm with my brother's wife, and then I was there. I took care of them. I'm with them. And then it feels like I just need to be reachable, more reachable, especially with my family. And also last year I established my own organization of my advocacy, which is the Project Aishi, the which it envisions the safety of the indigenous people, safety, health, and education. And I
Mm-mm.
help more than my advocacy kasi is more on children. So
Mm-mm.
what I did is I did a fundraising. So I realized that if I am not reachable, so those people who reached out for me before, parang sila din. It's like the same, hindi ko na sila ma-reach out for my fundraising. But then again, I am so lucky because those people love me so much for sparing a little of their money so that I help a lot of children talaga and or in Bansalan, Davao del Sur, where I started my
Mm-mm.
organization. Ayun, be reachable.
Ayun.
Yes.
Mm-mm. As I was listening to your realizations, not what you have basically learned, what's actually running on my mind, no? Um, you're like you're like just leading me to Mother Teresa's famous quotation: "If you cannot feed if you cannot feed many, a community rather, then feed one. If you cannot feed 100, yeah, if you cannot feed 100, then feed one," which is
Yes.
very necessary. Yeah,
Mm.
especially this time that tulad nga ng sinabi niya, we are all in need of money. We are all in need of
Yes.
finances. However, that doesn't mean that we cannot be able to feed one. 'Di
Yes.
ba?
Yeah.
At least kaya natin yung meron na tayong food para sa sa family natin, reaching
Yes.
out to the other, even at least
Yes.
one,
Yeah.
'di ba? Tapos yung sabi mo nga kanina na meron kang organization, and
Yeah.
one learning or one lesson na natutunan ko doon, no? Ako ang natuto, eh, 'di ba? One lesson na natutunan ko dun is to be humble, 'di ba?
Mm.
Sabi mo nga, 'di ba? You wanted to become reachable kasi nga
Yes.
um yun yung parang nawala sa 'di ba? And
Yes.
eventually
Doing my
doing that, 'di ba? Doing that or organization that you have established, 'di ba? It's
yeah.
actually teaching you on how to be humble because you are reaching to them,
Yes.
'di ba?
Yes, kasi I think kasi
So
during the
nice.
time, especially
Mm.
dun sa rural places na those
Mm.
children don't have a lot like good internet naman, Philippines talaga.
Mm.
But their access on education, it's really
Mhm.
like very low. And
Mm.
those teachers asking me na if you have a little of your money, we can buy like this and like that. So what I
Mm.
did, it just come to my head na, oh, I'm gonna raise a fund for them. And I
Mm.
was just like focusing on a one elementary school, and then I raised a lot of money. So parang
Nag-extend
parang
na
distribute, yeah, it become like five or six schools, and then it
school,
helped
so
more than 200 children, and I was so
'di ba?
amazed kasi syempre during the pandemic eh, and then really madami pala talagang taong gustong tumulong. You just need to be
Right.
reachable. You just need to be there
Mm-mm.
to be kind and talk to people.
Mm-mm.
Ganun
Be
lang.
the
Kasi
channel, di
that's
ba?
what you can do right now eh. Be kind. Kasi you don't know,
Oo.
someday they will help you in the future and they will support you to all of your endeavors, diba?
Oo. Tama. Oh my God, di ba? So,
Mm.
yun. Now, thank you so much, guys, for all your questions. Now, let's talk about your advocacies. Okay, so you've already started talking about your advocacy, Jane. So, um, how is it now? Since nasabi mo na kanina that you've been working it since last year, right? 2019
That's
pa? Mm.
No, I've been doing my advocacy since prior to my pageant career. Kasi when I was
Oo.
in high school, first year high school, my tito created this group named Batch 95. It's their like high school friends.
Mm-mm.
So they were
Mm-mm.
like going to rural places talaga to give school supplies,
Mm-mm.
tawag ito mga charity programs, ganon. So ako
Mm-mm.
lagi ako nagvo-volunteer, "Puwede ako sumama?" I wanna help.
Mm-mm.
I always have that, attitude na I wanna help because I know how it feels like having nothing. Kasi nga I grew up in a
Mm-mm.
perahan and also I came from that tribe. So, it's
Mm-mm.
like it's something to me na parang every year I should do something for people. For people like me who were like, tend to have less, access and lack of opportunity. So, I want to be,
Mm-mm.
their role model na even though I came from that kind of situation before, I had a first-hand experience of poverty,
Mm-mm.
I am able to be where I am right now. So, I've been
Oo.
building that. So, then I joined pageant. So, after that, sabi nga ng tito ko na, "You can use that as your advocacy." Sabi ko, "No, no, I'm not into that pa." Kasi nga, I am like internalizing the pageant, the
Mm-mm.
advocacy thing. And then, last year kasi yun nga, last year yung organization, they were not able to make an charity program project. So
Mm-mm.
what I did, yun na nga, I the those teacher na, hey, if you can spare a little of your money. So syempre ako wala
Mm-mm.
naman din ako kasi nga I stopped working and then my business hindi pa naman ganun ka-boom. So
Mm-mm.
yun, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fundraise for this. Because this is the time na parang I'm the one who's gonna organize. I'm the one who's gonna do this thing on my own with my friends also and my high school friends. And just now recently lang, when I came here to CARCAR City, I worked with PNP and also the Gifts of CARCAR. Ang grupo nila is Gifts of CARCAR. They were
Mm-mm.
LGBT. So what I
Oo.
also did is to participate. Every Sunday we have a feeding programs and also meron kaming mga programs like for the farmers, for the youth, and me also as as an ambassadress of KK Dot Kabataan kontra Droga at Terorismo. I am also setting a good example to the youth na we need to be kind and also to be present in this kind of situation. Kasi
Mm-mm.
you need, we can't build the future. We can't build the future, the young generation for the future, but we can build the young generation, diba? For the betterment
Oo,
of their
tama.
futures. So ayun, nurture
Mm-mm.
them. And then I've been doing this also for the children. And then
Mm-mm.
yung last feeding program also, I raised a money, nag-fundraise ako for para may bigay din ako sila for a little help lang naman. So ayun, I'm still
Mm. Di ba?
doing syempre, good charity. Wherever I
Mm-mm.
am, naghahanap na ako ng mga indigenous people here, but most of people here hindi naman talaga indigenous. So, doon, I focus on the children.
Ako, indigent ako.
Yeah. We were
Ako,
indigent. And laman.
yes, Isa, how about you?
Nahiya naman ako mag-share after ang ganda ng ano ng talagang ang ganda ng advocacy ni Jane. But I guess for me kasi it's my first time also joining this pageant. It's my I'm new to this advocacy, building my advocacy, but definitely my advocacy for Miss Universe Philippines, and also I'm passionate about this regardless I'm in this pageant or not. So during this time I know a lot of people lost their jobs, and
Mm-mm.
I wanna empower women and mothers during this time and to give them upskilling and provide livelihood opportunities for them, because according to studies actually women are badly hit really by COVID due to employment reasons, because as you can see, yung usually mga jobs ngayon, napupunta talaga siya for men. Sila yung napaprioritize, since yun, we have to the businesses have to prioritize the employees and their businesses. Ang naapektuhan talaga ang babae at ang mga mothers. And
Mm.
yes, so retail kasi diba usually mga women are in the retail industry, and right now, syempre hindi naman masyadong ano yung businesses in retail. So sila yung
Mm.
na-displace. And other than it being relevant right now, it's also very personal to me, because like what I shared earlier, when my father died, it was my mom who really worked hard for us. And it was my mom who raised us up, and we were able to finish college because of her hard work as well. And I
Mm.
know right now it's really hard for all the women and mothers who have been displaced, or whose jobs have been
Mm.
displaced, and they also have to fend for their families. So I want to empower women and mothers during this time and give them opportunities for development, for upskilling, and also livelihood opportunities. So parang right now I'm crafting this whole advocacy, but I'm planning to partner with orgs, especially TESDA, with their different free online courses. Ang dami actually, when I went to the platform, ang dami nilang free. It's all free online courses. So it can be like cooking, baking, online selling, and um, this can be very accessible to women, especially during this time. And also, of course, I'm aware naman na not everyone has laptops, has access to laptops, internet. So how can they go to TESDA? So um, I'm
Mm.
I'm planning to reach out to like LGUs or telcos to help to make this happen, to give them tools for
Oo,
training, for
partnership. Mm.
yes, partnership. And also I wanna partner with corporations also for funding. Kasi how can they have
Oo.
training naman, they're learning, they're being trained, but
Mm.
how will they fund for themselves, diba?
Oo.
So I've researched also may mga corporations in the finance arm, and may mga partnerships currently ongoing that they offer personal loans to like specific. I don't want to name drop
Mm.
mga companies na, but they offer personal loans, and they're helping employers right now, and sorry, they're helping employees right now, or those who are self-employed, to have capital and to start anew. So yun. Of course, right now I'm
Mm.
still crafting it, but that's my advocacy, because it's both relevant and personal to me.
Ay, baka pwede namang maging beneficiary niyan. Charot. Ayun. So thank you so much guys for sharing your advocacies with me and with of course our viewers. I can see that your advocacies are very solid and it would really be very beneficial to everyone. I'm really hoping that this will push through even after Miss Universe Philippines pageant or win or lose, guys. So I'm really hope kasi napaka-solid niya, napakaganda ng mga advocacies niyo and I'm hoping talaga na maging manalo kayo sa Miss Universe Philippines so that you can definitely pursue this throughout and bring it to the platform, 'di ba? Ayun. Um, hmm, ano pa ba? So let's play na lang. Nagiging very
Ayan,
serious na.
maganda.
Ayan. Nagiging very serious tayo eh. So, ayan. This is now a what we call ayun, pwede daw kayong maging artista. Gusto niyo bang maging artista?
Why not?
'Di ba? Ayun. So simple lang tong ano natin, game natin. Ayan. Mamimili lang naman kayo ng mga mystery box, mga ganyan. Ay, ano ba yan? Nakikita nyo na.
Na-spill out na agad.
Nakikita nyo na. Ayan na. Ayan. Ayan. So, pick a box naman siya. Just the same, it's composed of boxes. Six boxes to, so three each kayong dalawa. No? So, paswertehan lang to guys ha. Kasi may $1,000,000 tayong mga topics dyan na nakatago. So, for each box kasi, so ito siya. Ay, ba't mali? For each box kasi, there is a corresponding word or group of words. Okay? So, pang 6 to, tanggalin ko lang yung logo, yung banner para clear. Ayan. So, for each box, there is a corresponding word or group of words. So, clue dyan, it could be a topic that you can make a comment or give your opinions, diba? Or it could be just in a form of fast talk na you just have to choose between the two. And however, in here, you just have to explain why. Okay? Are we good?
Yes. Good.
Yes.
It's a
Ayan.
deal.
So, ayan. Deal or no deal na touch na siya. So, kanina nauna si Isa sa topics. This time, si Jane naman ang pauunahin natin. So, which one would you pick first?
Number 6 pa rin.
Number 6. Iba ka talaga.
Number 2 yan
Heels
last time.
or sneakers?
Sneakers! Syempre sneakers.
Ayan.
I'm more comfortable on running. When I was in elementary, I am a runner athlete. And then,
Ay,
mas
talaga?
comfortable, mas comfortable siya. And every time, nung mga like last month, I always do jogging 10 kilometers every morning.
Mm.
So, sneakers for me.
Ayun. Parang napakasisiw lang nun, ha? Oh. Jane.
Ako,
Ay, Jane tuloy. Isa.
1. Kasi Isa. Wow, Isa!
Ah.
May meaning din.
'Di ba? Talagang may meaning to. Ayan.
Same-sex marriage.
Same-sex
Ang
marriage.
controversial
Your
naman po
opinion.
nito.
Sobra.
Opo.
Mm.
Okay, so ako po, I'm a Catholic, but I love the LGBTQ community. But since parang, of course, my personally, I'm not preaching anything here, but personally, my goal is to what is this what is God's teaching on this. So right now, since of course that's my goal. Personally, I won't, but I still love and support the LGBTQ community.
Mm-mm. Yeah, basically because marriage is a technical term. So it's a technical term used by the church and this is very sacred. So, yeah, I totally get what you're trying to convey, no? My point as well is I'm not into same-sex marriage. However, I could accept same-sex union because that's definitely just the same principle. However, um, it's just hard to carry the term marriage to same-sex
Mhm.
for some
Yep.
reasons. Yeah, for some reasons on my end. But of course, I definitely support LGBTQIA.
Yep.
Ayun. Ha? Tahimik na naman.
Oo nga eh. Akala ko ano na pa nga po. Pero again, because I wanna repeat po, I love the LGBTQ community.
Oo.
Of
That's
course.
nothing against. Yeah. Oo.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Okay. Tawag dito. Jane. Second pick.
Number 3.
Number 3. Outdoors or indoors?
Ang dadali po. Bakit po akin ang
Yes.
hirap?
As an adventure person, I want outdoors. Kasi even before na hindi pa ako scuba diver, I travel a lot and do hike, trekking, pupunta ako sa bundok. And then when I learned to scuba dive, I'm always naman in the ocean. So it's always outdoor. Adventurous akong person eh. So,
Mm.
ayan.
Ayun. na naloloka si Isa.
Ayun
Oy,
yung isa.
dalian naman po yung akin. Napaka-hot seat ako dito, pinapawisan ako.
May 3 pa Isa. Di ba?
5 na lang
May
po.
3.
5. Oh my God.
Sigurado ka?
Wait, wag na. 2 na lang. 2.
Sige, island or mainland?
Island. Island po. Deal!
Dahil?
Dahil I love the beach din po as well. As in, I love the beach. If papapiliin ako, if city or beach, I definitely live in the beach. Yeah.
Ay, talaga. Woo. So you also swim, no?
Yes po. Actually,
You
swimmer
love
po
waters
kami
din?
family. Yes, opo.
Talaga. Alam mo, inggit na inggit ako sa mga swimmers. Kakainis. Ay, nako. Hindi man ako pinagpalang mag-swim. Ayan. So, 4 and 5.
Wala, puro questions na yan eh. Number 4.
Jane, sigurado
Diyos ko,
ka?
Lord. Diyos ko,
Sigurado.
kinakabahan ako.
Final. Ano yan?
Sigurado
4.
ka, Jane? Number 4 na?
Yes, final. No turning back. Char.
Okay. So, all for you. Textbooks or ebooks?
Ako kasi I'm a distracted person. If I am on my phone, I am on my desktop, I am always in the social media. So what I really love is textbook. Yun nga po, as a literature student, I am not into fiction because during college days, it's like feed to us na puro fiction lang, puro fantasies, puro love stories, puro gantong stories. No like subconscious mind books. There's no like mind reading, life growth. Kasi yun naman talaga magagamit natin in reality, di ba? So, I am into textbooks, but not into fiction. I'm into non-fiction books. Ayan.
So how did you deal with your literature courses, di ba?
Well,
in college?
Wala akong no choice but to also feed everything. Kasi I won't pass if I don't know the subject. So ayun, pinag-aaralan ko pa din kahit parang labag sa loob ko. Kasi parang every time kasi na I'm gonna read a fiction, it feels like parang nagiging hopeless romantic ako, ganon. Nagiging hopeful ako sa mga bagay-bagay na hindi naman dapat. So I just dealt with it, and then after that, I'm done with you. I'm gonna go to non-fiction things.
Ano yung pinakayaw mong literature story na nabasa mo?
Ano ba? Yung mga fantasies po. Yung mga love stories, ganon. Mostly ganon. And then, meron din akong subject na Afro-Asian. Yun, hindi ko masyadong naintindihan talaga. I mean, I understand though. Pero their way of, kasi, their culture is different. So, parang hindi ko masyado yun.
Pero maganda yung Afro-Asian literature.
Maganda yung Afro-Asian. Maganda. Mga, Arabian Nights. Yun, mga maganda sila for fiction stories talaga. But, kung para sa akin, maganda siya, pero hindi ko type na book. Hindi ko type na mga stories.
Ang pinakaayaw ko kasi dyan, hindi naman sa pinakaayaw, pinaka-nasad ako na story, yung Oedipus Rex.
Oedipus Rex.
Oo. Ayun.
Medyo komplikado siya na story eh. Diba?
Napakalungkot kasi ng end. Na parang okay ka lang, Isa. kami tuloy ang nagkwentuhan.
Hindi, go lang. Medyo napapareflect ako sa mga nasagot ko tuloy. But yes, go ahead.
Oedipus Rex, yeah. Kasi nga yung at the end kasi doon niya nalaman kasi na nanay niya pala yung di ba?
Yes.
Yung pinili niya na nakasex niya.
Katuwang.
True. All right. So last one, Isa. It's $1 million question. It's $1 million box. Oh my God.
Sir Francois, have mercy on me.
Ewan ko ba, di ba kanina pinili mo siya, tapos inayawan mo, tapos bumalik pa rin sa'yo. Parang meant to be talaga.
Yeah.
Pero sa kanya lahat yung questions.
The hot seat.
Ayan,
Okay,
so
fine.
ready ka na?
Ready. Annulment
Annulment
or
of divorce.
divorce? Annulment. Annulment.
Kasi,
Annulment because um as mentioned, I'm Catholic, so annulment naman
mm,
is um
legal.
approved, but yes, and approved also by the church. So definitely
Mhm.
annulment. But yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So to give you further information sa dalawa, no, the difference of annulment and divorce, o di ba? Parang ako nag-lecture. Yes. The difference of the two kasi, annulment, from its definition kasi, nullifying of marriage, which is meaning nothing had happened from the very beginning or no marriage happened from the beginning. Nullifying, invalidating, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, um, due to some factors, ganyan, pwedeng mawala yung kasal. Pwede siyang mabura. Ganon. Whereas, sa divorce, from its definition kasi na dissolution, so try to think of um, the process of dissolution, 'di ba? The process of dissolving, 'di ba? So kapag ka dissolution, hindi talaga natatanggal yung component doon, 'di ba? Tama ako? So ganun sa divorce na hindi talaga natanggal yung component of marriage doon sa bonding, 'di ba? Kasi nga um dinisolve lang yung ano parang anong tawag dito? Parang minix lang ng something, parang nilagyan lang siya ng tubig, ganyan para ma-dissolve lang yung chemical. Parang ganun lang nangyari. So nandun pa rin yung bonding of marriage, ganyan, na binigyan sila ng opportunity to remarry. In a way kasi, parang ito yung legal separation in the Philippines. Kaya lang ang legal separation kasi, legally separated kayo, nandun yung ano, yung marriage, pero hindi kayo pwedeng ikasal, 'di ba? So nilagyan ngayon ng divorce ng possibility to remarry, kaya naging divorce. Ayun. So yun yung difference ng dalawa. Kaya just like what you have mentioned, Isa, I'm also for annulment than divorce. Kasi divorce can lead one to polygamy. Ayun. Kasi nga nandun yung kasal pa rin eh. So kunyari kapag ka ako ganyan gusto ko na makipaghiwalay just because ayoko lang yung isang characteristic sa kanya, ganyan. Eh definitely ganyan parang pupunta na lang ako sa makikipag-divorce na
Mm.
lang ako kasi mas madali. Ang
Mm.
nagiging issue kasi nila sa annulment parang sabi nila is parang matagal ang proseso but it's not
Mm.
true. Kasi nasa ano lang naman yan eh, nasa both parties lang naman. Kung talagang gusto nilang maghiwalay na, maghiwalay sila. So cooperate sila in each other
Mm.
para hiwalay, para tapos na ang hirap.
Yeah.
Ayon. Huh. Okay lang
Gusto
ba?
ko ikaw rin napasabak sa ano. Thank you so much, Sir Franz.
Okay lang ba?
Yes, super.
Oo. Ayun. So, yes. So, I hope you enjoyed, guys, our interview, our 2 hour and 20 minutes. 2 hour and 19 minutes, actually.
Parang
So,
mga
I hope,
5 minutes lang naman yun, sir.
ay,
Hindi
totoo
umabot.
ba? Kulang pa ba? O, sige, sige,
Ah,
yung mga question. Ayun. So, Um, any words or any words for whoever you want to address to. Let's start it with Jane.
so I'm not gonna address to a one person, but
Mm-mm.
whole Karkaranon, please support me. I know you've been supporting me since day one of this journey. And
Mm-mm.
also my friends in Davao City, in Davao region, please download your Miss Universe Philippines app. And we still have hours, 1 hour
Yeah,
mga
1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah.
1 hour and 30 minutes to vote. To vote for our runway challenge. And yan, also support Isa and vote also for Isa. Madami namang fan base yan si Isa eh, kaya vote for me na lang also then. Sa mga fans ni Isa dyan, baka
Mm.
naman, friend ko po si Isa.
Salitan ng araw ka mo. Di ba?
Oo.
At least once a day, di ba?
Ayun lang. So,
Mm.
ayun. Stay safe, everyone. And sir, thank you so much for having us here. Thank you for the
Yes,
chance
super.
na makita kami ng mga followers mo and also ng mga
Mm-mm. And of course, what do you want to promote? Your business,
Ayun.
your
So, follow
projects,
me
oo.
on my Facebook account na lang. Add me or message me on my Facebook account. I will cater messages and also follow me on my Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram, but I am always doing live on my Facebook account. And yun, if you want health nutrition advices, you can ask me because I am a sales associate of this company. And
Mm.
also if you want to if you want to donate kasi my advocacy is still ongoing eh, even if it's
Mm.
like during this pandemic because my beneficiary nga is the indigenous people. So if
Oo.
you wanna spare a little of your money to help these children, contact me directly and your help will be mapupunta sa kanilang lahat. Thank you.
Yan. How about you, Isa?
I also wanna before I shout out to my friends who watched. I wanna say thank you to Jane, to Darren, and Sir. Super, I enjoyed this session. As in, super comfy lang, conversational. So, ayun, I also got a taste of Q&A. So, medyo parang, na warm up ako. At yun, super thank you, sir. Super thank you for being super warm, friendly. I really enjoyed this session. And kay Darren, of course, si Darren, I'm so happy that she joined kasi she's my first friend
First,
sa Miss Universe Philippines. As in, sir, gusto ko lang i-share. Nung first photo shoot ko, sobrang syempre wala akong team. And I got, she lent me her
Si Lent.
clothes talaga. As in, her heels, her swimsuit. As in, sobrang bait ni Darren. As in, unbelievable talaga. Sobrang bait. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy na I'm able to find a friend in this journey to go on this journey with me. So I'm so happy that I'm with her here. So yun.
yes.
And then
Sana
to my
makasabay ko rin
friends.
siya sa shoot.
Yeah.
Yes, papahiramin kita ng swimsuit.
True. Kailangan two-piece.
Yes. Ayun, and to my friends who, hindi ko sabihing supporters kasi friends lang talaga yung mga supporters ko. As in, to my friends who watched and, commented, mga nag-ask ng questions, thank you so much for supporting me and for making me feel so loved. And I hope you continue to join me and Darren and Sir, Sir Francois, in this journey of our Miss Universe Philippines. And please do continue supporting us and voting for us in the upcoming challenges. So, yun, I hope you enjoyed this night with us as well. So, I also, if you want to follow us on social media, you can just look for our names naman. So, ito yung name ko sa Instagram, Isabelle Delos Santos, and si Jane then with the Genobisa. Tama, diba? Genobisa.
That's it.
Ayun.
Is it
So, yun.
Genobisa or Genobisa?
It's Genobisa, sir. Kasi it has
Genobisa.
a meaning eh. Genobisa kasi Spanish. So the Heno is genes and Bisa is for
Yeah,
identity.
that's right.
Yeah.
Ay, hindi kasi ano to eh, lasalista. Kaya, alam mo na,
Corneo. Joke, hindi po.
Cornea. Ayun, sige. Go ahead, continue.
Ayun lang po. So, I really wanna say thank you, sir, for Sir Francois. Nahirapan talaga ako sabihin yung name niya. Feeling ko nagkakamali ako. Sir Francois, for inviting us today. Sana masarap po ulam niyo lagi. Yun po. Thank
Ayun.
you.
So thank you so much, ladies, for this opportunity as well. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Ako din lang naman yung nasa likod ng Instagram.
Ako lang din po pala. Akala namin may iba kayong team dyan na
Nakatago silang lahat. Ganun, joke. Ayun. Thank you for accepting my invitation and making this happen. Also, thank you to Miss Universe Philippines organization, to Voltaire. Thank you, Voltaire, and Sir Voltaire rather, to Derek, and of course Jonas and Shamsi. Thank you so much for allowing this interview to make it happen. However, our session does not end there yet, because I also have some people at the backstage who want to send their words of encouragement. I'm sorry, Isa, ha, kasi
No problem, no problem.
grupo of
Jane,
Jane lang ang nakapagbigay. So
no problem, no problem.
this is actually the reason why I was trying to ask. Ayan. So Jane, here's for you. Pero syempre, kasama ka na rin siguro dyan. No? Ayan. Ito na. Ready?
ready
VTR
go.
play, please.
Hi, Dai. I am very happy of what you have achieved right now as part of Miss Universe Philippines 2021. I have witnessed how you overcome your struggles and challenges, and I am very proud that I have a friend like you, a strong, independent woman. I hope that you will continue to be a service to the people, especially to your advocacy as an advocate of indigenous people, and I am hoping and praying that you will able to take home the crown. Good luck and God bless to your journey as a candidate of Miss Universe Philippines 2021. Bye-bye.
Hi, Dai. Guwapa na kay ka. Not that you weren't before. I mean, you always were. Pero karon, you have a different glow about you because you are new and improved and healed and loving and loved, Darren. So, kaya kaayo ni mo ni. You can do this. We're all here behind you to support you. Good luck and God bless.
Hi Long, good day. Musta? Good luck to your competition of MUP. Just stay calm and pray. Whatever happens, naarami rin imong pamilya nga anda mo suporta sa imo. Love you. God bless.
Hi, Tita Kawin.
Hi, Dar. Look at how far you have come already. Proud kayo minimo. No matter what has happened and what you face ahead, you are not alone. Naarami imuhang family always. Good luck sa imuhang journey and God bless.
Good job, Tita Yip.
Hi, Max. Masasabi ko lang sa'yo, good luck. The joke, kaya mo to. Start lang, pero we're already so proud of you. Like, bitch. Andito na kami pag kailangan mo ng kausap, kapag stress ka na, gusto mo mag-rant or anything. I mean, alam mo naman na yun. Hindi ko na kailangan sabihin yun. Pero, basta, sobrang.
Uy, anong nangyari? Bad kayo ha, internet.
Oh
Ano
my
nangyari
God,
sa...
best friend ko yun. They were my best friend during Binibini, Malka, and Faye.
Oo.
Tsaka yung isa, best friend ko na talaga siya since we were college. Nakilala ko lang din
Oo.
siya sa pageant. Oh my God! And then my brother said, oh my God!
We love you.
Ano nangyari sa
Happy
internet
birthday,
ko?
Jane! Parang birthday ni Jane eh.
Birthday ko pala ngayon. Oh my God.
Nangyari sa internet ko.
Surprise! Hi, Ate La!
Ano, cute.
Ayun.
mga
Ay,
kamay.
oo nga, mahina siya. Nangyari sa ano.
So, we wish
Cute.
Pasensya ha, unstable pala yung internet. Ayun. Kaya nagkakaganyan siya.
Paano mo sila kinontak, sir?
you
Um,
very, very well to your Miss Universe journey, and we hope that you bring home the crown with you.
We're always here, your family to support, and love you always, and we're always here. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Miss you.
Miss
Love
you.
you.
Love you.
Ingat.
Ingat.
Hi Long, you totally got this. I'm so proud of you with your teddy bear. Just wanna say that have faith that things will work out. Maybe not how you planned, but the way it's meant to be. Just believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. Make it happen, girl. Shock everyone. Love you.
Hello lang, good luck sa imong apilan nga competition ga adyan eh.
Darren, Miss Universe Philippines.
ilan lang?
Good luck.
Hey, Darren! Good luck!
Happy birthday,
Sorry
Darren! Okay
Wait,
lang
yung
po, ano
late-
ba?
Late yung video, pero kilala ko yung mga bosses. Oh my God. Pamilya ko naman.
Oh, sorry naman sa video. Unstable pala yung internet, kaya nagkakaganon. Umulan
Naiintindihan
kasi,
talaga natin yung internet ng Philippines.
yeah. Umulan kasi. Ano ba yan?
Ay, thank you so
Kakainis.
much. Oh my God. My heart is so full. OMG.
You're welcome. Ayun. So, Isabel, that's basically the reason.
Okay lang po, no worries, no
Mm-mm.
worries.
Ayun.
Jane deserves all the love.
Thank you.
Mm.
Ikaw dalawa,
Yes.
Lisa. Oh my God. We got this,
Ayun.
girl.
So, thank you so much. Looking forward for the Miss Universe Philippines to win the next, ano yun? Looking forward for the Philippines to win the next Miss Universe crown. Cheer up, ladies. Fight for the Philippines. Make Philippines and Filipinos proud. Stay beautiful. Aurora Cassiopeia. Ay, bongga. Thank you so much po.
Kasama
Ayan.
ni Cleopatra yan. Kalaro ni Cleopatra.
Mhm. Ayun. Once again, ladies, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm really very much honored and grateful for the time and the effort that you have shared with me. And of course, for opening up your life to us. So thank you so much for that. Of course, thank you to Miss Universe Philippines organizations, to Sir Jonas, Shamsi, Sir Voltaire, of course, and Derek. Thank you so much for this. We are hoping to see you guys in the next events. Hopefully, we will be part of that. Hopefully, we will also be part of that. So, thank you really so much to both of you, and of course to all our viewers who stayed with us for more than 2 hours. That's already 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you so much, and you're still there. Thank you so much. If you are new to our Facebook page, please do like and follow our page. Also, if you are on YouTube, please do subscribe and click the bell notification for more pageant updates. All right. So, thank you once again. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh no, tomorrow pala is a very special episode. It's gonna be my birthday special.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
Pinalaro
birthday!
mo sa labas, Isa.
Ha?
Ano?
Ano?
Dapat
Ano na?
pinalaro mo siya sa labas kanina. Happy
Actually,
birthday,
Sir Francois, meron din po kaming video sa inyo. Video, please play.
so, so yun, wala pala tayong guest tomorrow. However, a friend of mine will be with me. Siya naman ang mag interview daw sa akin. Siya ang nag-suggest. So, that'll be fine. So, it's more about me tomorrow. If you are interested to get to know me, definitely please tune in tomorrow at
Anong oras po yun?
8
8 p.m.
p.m. Yes. So, it's on prime time. So, ayun. Parang ako ang
Happy
nasa stress.
birthday!
Thank you. Ayun. So thank you so much once again to all our viewers. Thank you so much for your continued support and see you then on tomorrow or on Monday.
Yes, happy birthday po.
Thank
Thank
you
I'll
you,
definitely
po.
everyone.
watch.
All right. So then, by the way, I would like to thank the team of Jane, Day Campanilla, and the rest. So si Day lang kasi yung kumontak sa akin. And of course, Gerald Campanilla, I think just the same person.
Yes, yes, the
So,
same person.
thank you so much. And ayun, I can't thank you enough, guys, for those who send those for those who send the messages for Jane. All right,
Also for
so
Isa, kahit wala namang videos yung mga friends
of
niya.
course,
Oh,
ayun,
yes.
very
Nagsupport
supportive
lang siya
sila.
ng mga friends.
Very
Yun
supportive
lang,
sila, oh.
full support.
Oo.
Nakikita
Ayan.
ko.
Sabi nila siguro, sana nag-send din tayo for Isa, sabi nila.
Okay
Hindi kayo
lang.
sinabi ni Isa, eh. Tinatanong ko si Isa. Ayan.
Comments lang nila
Anyone.
sapat na.
Ayun. So, thank you so much ulit and see you once again, guys. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
you, everyone.
Bye-bye.